Hello, good afternoon. My name is Richard. Welcome back to my channel. Over and over and over again. This is going to be a great game. It's the Watchalong Manchester United women against Arsenal women. It's going to be epic. So this is Arsenal women away at Manchester United in the WSL from Lee Village this Sunday lunchtime. It is going to be a great game, I'm sure. We have got the team news in, of course, ahead of this game. This is how Arsenal women are lining up today. So in goal, as has been the case in the WSL, is Zinsberger, of course. The back four, there are a couple of changes actually from the other night. So Noah Maritz is right back. The centre back pairing again is Lotte Wubben-Moy, and she's partnered by Jen Beattie. And at left back today is Steph Catley. Then the three in midfield, obviously we've got captain Kim Little as always, and alongside her is going to be Frida Manham and of course Leah Walty as well. And then in the front three, we've got probably our player of the season, Beth Mead. And we've got obviously Viv Meademeyer through the centre. And on the left today, starting is going to be Katie McCabe, playing a little bit further forward in this game. So that is your Arsenal team for this game. The Manchester United team, then they line up like this. They've got Mary Earps in goal. Their back four looks like it's going to be Hannah Blundell, Iote Mannion, Ona Battle, and Maria Thor Idotti. In midfield is going to be Katie Zellum, Elisa Russo, and Lucy Staniforth. And the three up front will be Leah Galton, Kirsty Hansen, and of course Ella Toon, the England striker. So those are the lineups today. Of course, there's no Tobin Heath or Manu Ibocci on the bench for Arsenal today, actually. Still not fit enough to get into the squad. So we're a little bit short on numbers on the bench, really. Obviously, Jordan Nobbs there, Anna Patton, Nikita Paris, and Caitlin Ford, of course, all regular players in the squad. Side Taya Goldie and Hala Hussein, of course, young players, both teenagers, who may get minutes perhaps later on, depending on how the game goes. We've got two goalkeepers on the bench as well. Just kind of shows maybe that we have got one or two injury problems at the moment. Of course, the big one's Leah Williamson, isn't it? As we know, unfortunately, she's going to be out for some time with this hamstring injury that she picked up in the last week's game against Tottenham. Although she didn't really pick the injury up in the game, it was more after the game when they go through their tests and stuff, they discovered this injury. So she's going to be out for a while, which is a worry. She was the one that had the pace at the back, I felt, for us, and without her in the team, we saw in midweek, we did look a little bit shaky defensively, didn't we? And against the better teams, I think that could prove to be a problem. This is a big game. Man United are a good team. They've only lost once all season in the WSL. They've got some great attacking talent, of course, as we said. Leah Galton, Kirsty Hansen, Ella Toon, all good players who can cause us problems. So it is going to be a difficult afternoon, this is for Arsenal, but we do really need to get the victory after that draw last week. Chelsea won. Chelsea are playing Birmingham later on as well. You'd imagine they'll win that game. Birmingham are bottom of the table, or joint bottom with Leicester. So it's a game you'd expect Chelsea to win. So we have to win, because what we don't want to do is go into this international break and, of course, then straight into the FA Cup final against Chelsea, having thrown away the 3-point lead that we've held over them since the first day of the season. So, yeah, it's a big game for the Arsenal women. This is a really big game. We have to win. Somehow we have to find a way to win this game. But it certainly won't be easy. Their only defeat came here, actually, against Chelsea early in the season. They did lose that game 6-1, but they made a lot of mistakes, Man United, didn't they, to back that day. And we hope that they can make some similar mistakes today, because we've certainly got the players to capitalise on that. Couple of little worrying signs for me we've played a lot of games, obviously, this season, and it seems to be catching up with us just a little bit, I think, in recent weeks. Obviously, last week, the second half against Tottenham, we looked tired. We didn't play particularly well in midweek, did we, in that Champions League game against Kobe, although we did win pretty comfortably in the end. It wasn't really the sort of performance that we wanted. I wanted to see us, maybe play a little bit better. But overall, I suppose we've got to be satisfied with the victory. And let's see where we go now. We've got some comments in the chat already. Russ is in the chat. How you doing, Russ? Thanks for tuning in, mate. Hope you're well. And Terry as well. Good afternoon, Richard. Can't afford any slip-ups today. Need to take our chance. Exactly. That's exactly it, Terry. Yeah, we do need to take our chances today. And Terry says hello, Russ, as well. Yeah, we do need to take our chances today. I think in recent games, we've certainly in the first half of matches, we've been creating a few chances, not been able to take them, and eventually we've worn teams down and got the goals. But my worry is our defence now. Without Williamson in it, we are likely to concede maybe more goals than we have been doing. So I think it's even more important that we do take our chances. We don't really want to go behind in this game. I think it's massively important that we score first. And if we do, then I'm confident that we'll be able to go on and get the victory. But if, like last week, if we concede the first goal and go behind, then you have to say that it's going to be an uphill battle for us. But let's say, I'm optimistic. Of course, the Arsenal women are playing well at the moment. We are top of the league, let's not forget. But this is a big game, a difficult game. And it's a vital game now that we win. As Terry says, we can't afford any more slip-ups. Chelsea are breathing down our necks, as you'd expect. And I say you'd expect them to win their game this afternoon against Birmingham. And if they do, then they would go ahead of us if we don't win this game. So I say that could be quite significant going into that cup final. I think, it's one of them games, isn't it, where I think we've got a little advantage over them, which we've held most of the season, but we need to keep that advantage going, and we need to make sure that we do win this game today. And then the pressure's back on Chelsea for this afternoon. You'd imagine that I say they will win, but anyway, we still want to put some pressure on them, don't we? Make it as difficult for them as we can. So yeah, it's going to be a good game, this. So let's hope that we can do it. We can get the victory, and we can stay top of the league. So Manchester United have had a lot of draws recently. They've drawn their last 3 actually in the WSL, and I think that they've dropped the most points from winning positions in the league this season. So maybe if they did score first, it wouldn't necessarily be the end of the world. But I just think from our point of view, I think it's really important that we do score first, get ourselves in front, and then we've got something to hang on to. So yeah, let's see what happens. It's going to be a difficult game, we know, and it's a strong lineup that we've put out. I suppose the only real concern that we've got, obviously, would be, of course, Leah Williamson, are we going to have to make do without now for quite a while, aren't we? Unfortunately, that injury that she's got, difficult game this. But anyway, I'm confident that we can get the victory and put the pressure back on Chelsea again. But yeah, we'd have to play well today. We'll have to play as well as we did in the first half last week, and then continue that into the second half, take our chances, and then I'm sure we'll be fine. But Manchester United are gonna be a threat. They've got some good players, and they have got goals in them, and they just seem to lack concentration at the back a little bit, don't they? And that's going to be where we need to really push home that advantage that we've got on our forward players. Miedemeier seems to be in much better form lately, doesn't she? Those 2 goals in the last 2 games, 2 very different goals, but she seems to be back to her best following. She looked a little bit out of sorts, didn't she? She had a rest. She's been away, and now she's back and looking back to her best again. So that's important for this game as well, isn't it? So let's hope that she can really, produce a good performance today, get a goal or 2, and that's going to be a massive advantage to us, isn't it, as we go into the international break. Terry says they're only saving grace today. Man, you do let goals in. Yeah, they do let goals in. They do score goals as well. It's going to be the last 2 seasons that we've played here in the WSL. There's only been 1 goal in it each time. We won 1-0 2 seasons ago, and then last season Manchester United, of course, won 1-0, didn't they? Not a great performance that from Arsenal, but you'd imagine there'll be more goals this week, simply because, as you say, Man United do concede goals. I think our defence is maybe a little bit fragile without Leah Williamson there. So, yeah, that's a little concern. I mean, it's not a massive concern, but it is something that we need to think about. But yeah, it could be some goals in this game. I think Arsenal will win, but it certainly won't be easy. And I certainly think we're going to have to play well and take our chances when they come along. And we will create chances, of course we will. It's a milestone for Kim Little today as well, actually. It's her 100th game in the WSL, captaining Arsenal, of course, today, as always. What a fantastic season she's having. We do need to wrap her in cotton wool a little bit, don't we? Because without Leah Williamson, we desperately need Kim Little, don't we, to be fit. The teams are now coming out at Lee Sports Village. Arsenal being led out, of course, I say, by Captain Kim Little, her 100th WSL appearance. Arsenal in the all yellow kit with the cannon facing the right way round. It's just not the right cannon, is it? But anyway, at least it's a start. Seems like there's quite a few Arsenal fans in the stadium. I was going to go today, but I couldn't make it in the end. So I thought instead we would do the watch-along as always. But we will, of course, be at the cup final, which is our next game. Man United coming out as well in their tracksuit tops, as they'll be looking to get a victory over Arsenal, which will be a big scout for them as they're chasing, of course, a place in the Champions League in the top three is what they'll be looking for. They finished fourth, haven't they? The 2 seasons they've been in the WSL, so they'll be looking to go one better this year. Of course, it was us that knocked them out of that third place last year, wasn't it? That victory at Boreham Wood, that 2-0 victory was crucial in qualification for the Champions League ahead of Manchester United. So they'll be looking for a little bit of revenge, I'm sure. But of course, it's a different coach now, isn't it? With Mark Skinner now, of course, replaced Casey Stoney. So, of course, different coach for us as well. Jonas doing really well, isn't he? So I say just run through lineups again. Man United, Earps in goal, Blundell, Mannion, Doris Dotter and Battle at the back. Zellum and Staniforth in midfield, and it's Hanson, Toon and Galton behind centre forward Russo. And that's the way Manchester United are lining up for this big game today. Terry says Paris should be up for it today, being an ex-Man City. Yeah, she's not in the starting lineup today. She's on the bench. It's not quite happened for her, has it, so far, in an Arsenal shirt in front of goal. She does work hard, but maybe she's just lacking something. So the Arsenal lineup, Zinsberger in goal, back four, Moritz, Beattie, Woobenmoy, Catley, then Walty and Manham just sitting behind Kim Little. And then you've got Mead, McCabe and Viv Miedemar, of course, up front for Arsenal, the WSL record goal scorer. So it's going to be a good game, this, I'm sure it is. We're just about to get the kickoff up and underway in the sunshine, but it looks very windy in Salford is where this is. So a little bit chilly as well. More of a winter feel to it, perhaps, than it was yesterday. But we are about to kick off. Jonas looking a little bit tense on the bench, actually, it has to be said. Terry there says if she comes on. Yeah, let's hope she does come on at some point. I'm sure she will. A lot of it's going to depend, of course, on how the game is going. So we'll put the score up there for you. It is obviously 0-0. We haven't started yet. But we are just about to kick off here in what's going to be a really, really big game this for Arsenal in the WSL. The referee is Emily Heapslip. Don't know too much about her, but let's hope she puts in a better performance than the referee we had last week against Tottenham, who was rather a strange performance. So it's going to be a big game, this really important game. It should be good, actually. I'm expecting there to be some goals today at Lee Sports Village. Manchester United women against Arsenal women. We are just about to kick off here. It looks as though Arsenal in this first half are going to be attacking the goal to our left, which is towards the south stand in this first half. Yeah, that's exactly how we are kicking. So we're kicking to the left-hand side towards the south stand. The player's just taking a knee, and then we're going to be up and running in this WSL game. Leaders Arsenal need the 3 points here. We're a minute or so late getting away, but we've kicked off now. Viv Miedemar takes the kick off. Now it's with Jem Beattie for Arsenal. Plays a long ball forward up this near side. Katie McCabe started to chase it, but she realised it was going to run away from her. It's gone through to goalkeeper Mary Earps, and she just plays it short to Mannion. And now Manchester United are looking to get a little bit of possession in these early stages. Arsenal pressing high up the pitch. We do tend to start games quickly, but then not take our chances. We won the ball there. It was Steph Catley there and then Katie McKay, but Manchester United have picked up the ball this time, and it's a long ball over the top up this near side, but Jen Beattie's going to cover, and she just does a safe thing there, puts it out for a throw to Manchester United, just under a little bit of pressure there from Russo. So Man United have got a throw here on this near side. Jen Beattie and Woubenmoy need to be switched on today. They both had a little bit, they were both a little bit sloppy, I felt, on Wednesday in the Champions League. Almost cost us a goal or two. And against better opposition, you'd imagine that it will. But anyway, Blundell now coming forward down that far side for Manchester United, former Chelsea player, of course. This is good play for Manchester United, actually. Can they get a cross into the box? They do. Towards the edge of the 6-yard box, it goes over everybody. It's going to go out for a throw to Arsenal over on this near side. That's the first real dangerous move that was there from Manchester United down that far side. It was good play, actually. Leah Goulton, it was, with the cross towards the edge of the 6-yard box. It went over everybody and it has gone out for a throw to Arsenal. That's the first move that Manchester United have put together so far in this game. Steph Catley's going to take this throw. It's right, we're only about 5 yards up from the corner flag on this near side. Catley throws it to Leah Walty, gets it back, tries to flick it up the line towards Katie McKay, but it comes off Katie McKay, and it is a throw to Manchester United, taken quickly by Battel. And now Man United coming forward again down this near side this time. Good defending this from Arsenal. Catley there across, and it is going to be a goal kick to Arsenal. Good defending that was from Steph Catley there. Regenda's in the chat. Aiden, Regenda, hello mate. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're well. Big game this, isn't it? We have to win. So far, Man United have perhaps been slightly better team in these opening couple of minutes, putting us under a little bit of pressure. But we're coming forward now that far side with Woubenmoy. Lost a long ball forward, but it's picked up by the Manchester United defender, Doris Dottir. But now Arsenal again have got the ball over on this near side. Steph Catley now driving forward for Arsenal, plays it in to the feet there of Frida Manham, but she loses out. And now Manchester United can look to launch a counter-attack with Ella Toon. Lays the ball to this near side. It is with Kirsty Hansen, and now it's gone back to Battel. And Doris Dottir on that far side plays it in to the feet there of number 10, Katie Zellum, the captain for Manchester United. We're keeping possession well, actually. It's been a pretty good start. It's from the hosts. Arsenal haven't really had too much of the ball in these opening 3 minutes. And Manchester United are just keeping possession without really looking too dangerous at the moment. They did have that good ball into the box just a few moments ago. And again, they're keeping possession well here, Manchester United. It goes back to goalkeeper Mary Earps. Arsenal now trying to press from the front with Viv Miedemar and Kim Little as well. We know that Man United can make mistakes trying to play it out from the back. They almost do there, but they get away with this one, and now they can actually come forward themselves. This could be a dangerous moment for Arsenal on the counter-attack. Ella Toon played that ball, but good defending from Arsenal this time, and Woubenmoy now lost the ball forward, but it's just an aimless ball. We do miss that distribution, don't we, of Leah Williamson from the back. She drives forward and plays some really good passes. We're going to miss that, but anyway, we need to get on with this game now. It's another dangerous moment. It's from Manchester United. Is it going to be a shot on goal? It is from the edge of the box. It hits Jen Beattie. Arsenal haven't really got it away yet. Leah Walty battling away to try to win the ball, but still it isn't clear. It's on the edge of the Arsenal penalty area. And now Jen Beattie can scoop the ball away, but again, not very far. Manchester United are been the better team in these opening stages here. Worrying times is for Arsenal. We need to get through this. Hansen now plays the ball to Battel, and again, Manchester United winning a lot of second balls. And Arsenal just cannot clear their lines. Man United still in possession. Lucy Staniforth there plays it over to the far side. Staniforth again switches the play to this near side. Good touch actually from Ella Toon, who's playing very wide at the moment. She's got the ball again on this near side. She tried to play the ball past Steph Catley, who did well initially. But again, Manchester United look hungry in these opening 5 minutes. Arsenal can't really get the ball. We're being pegged back. But Torres Dottir there, ball out to the far side. It was overhit. And Arsenal now can relieve a little bit of the pressure with a throw. But it was Russo there with the run before. and she tried a shot from the edge of the box, which hit Wilbur Moy. Actually, it was. I don't think that the shot would have posed too many problems to Zinsberg. Anyway, Catley now tried to find Miedema. It wasn't a great ball, and again, Manchester United have picked up possession. It's been a bit of a slow start this from Arsenal, it has to be said. Maybe keeping in with the second half against Tottenham last week, very similar to this. We couldn't keep the ball. We conceded possession in the end. Of course, we conceded a goal. Let's hope that we don't do the same in this game. That's a ball lofted forward for Manchester United, but it isn't going to pose us too many problems. It's Moritz there over on the far side. Plays the ball back to Zinsberger. Now it's into Jem Beattie. She plays it square to Wilbur Moy over on that far side. Wilbur Moy striding forward for Arsenal in Leah Williamson fashion. It's a good ball to Beth Mead. She's not really been in the game yet. Kim Little now. That's a good ball through the middle. It's Katie McCabe inside the penalty area. Katie McCabe, first chances for Arsenal. She finds Manham. Katie McCabe again to the edge of the box. Beth Mead, nice turn. Beth Mead with a shot. Hits the bar. Comes back to Viv Miedema. Can she finish it? Manchester United scramble it away. That's the first real chance for Arsenal there. Beth Mead it was with the shot. She did really well on the edge of the penalty area. Cut back onto her left foot. Smashed the shot past the goalkeeper, Earps. But it hit the bar. Second week in a row, she's hit the woodwork. Beth Mead in the WSL. Another early chance for her. That was really unlucky. And Viv on the rebound there couldn't quite finish it off. But it's good play that from Arsenal. Our first real attack of the game. And we almost get the early goal. 6.5 minutes that was when that shot went in. And Viv Miedema couldn't turn in a rebound. That was really unlucky there. Beat the goalkeeper, all ends up Beth Mead. But now Arsenal coming forward again. Let's hope that we can build on that. Steph Catley again finds the run of Kim Little, but it's going to be a corner to Arsenal. As Terry says there, hit the bar. Yeah, we did. We've got a comment in the chat there from Mwende. Where can I watch the game live? It's on the BBC in the UK. I don't know whereabouts you are in the world, but don't worry too much. I'll keep you updated with everything that's going on the channel. But it is on the BBC in the UK. I don't know where else you can watch it. But just stay with the channel and I'll keep you updated. It is a corner to Arsenal. nearly 8 minutes played over on this near side. Arsenal's left. It's going to be Beth Mead with this corner. It's going to be an in-swinger with her right foot in towards that near post. Wasn't a good corner, actually. It's headed out straight away by the Manchester United defender, but it comes back to Beth Mead now. She's got Katie McCabe. It's a low cross to the edge of the penalty. Frida Manham picks it up. Arsenal now settled down a little bit more into this game. Moritz over on that far side dinks a ball towards the penalty area. It's a header comes in from Beth Mead, but it's comfortable save from Earps. And Rajendra says the BBC iPlayer. Yeah, BBC iPlayer. That's where I'm watching it. The BBC is showing it in the UK, but I don't know about the rest of the world. And that was a header there from Beth Mead. Arsenal had a couple of chances now. Mead's been on the end of them both. Hasn't quite managed to get that goal, but we have settled down now after a slightly shaky start. It was Man United dominated those first 5 minutes or so, but now Arsenal really settled into this game, coming forward again down that far side. We've won a free kick. It's a foul by Torres Dottir on Beth Mead over on that far side. In fact, it was Blundell with the foul. Hannah Blundell it was who committed that foul there, former Chelsea player. And also got a free kick about 10 yards in from the far touchline, about 10, 15 yards outside the penalty area. Probably not a good angle for a shot, but if Beth Mead can put a good delivery in here, or possibly Katie McCabe maybe taking this, actually swinging it with her left foot, needs to go to the edge of the 6-yard box, make it difficult for the goalkeeper. It's a very high ball from McCabe, and it's too far, too high. That was a waste, actually. It's gone out for a goal kick to Manchester United. I didn't really make the most of that free kick there, Katie McCabe. Unusual for her, wasn't a great delivery. It was over hit. I think the wind maybe played a part, but you need to take a little bit off that. And that just ran through. We had two central defenders up for that free kick as well, actually. It's a little bit of a waste, but we have got a throw now over on that far side, which Noel Moritz is going to take. She throws it short to Kim Little, who plays it back to Wilbur Moy. And she's got Jem Beattie over on this. It's very central. She gets it back. Wilbur Moy strides forward towards halfway. goes past a Manchester United challenge from Ella 2. Now Wilbur Moyes deep cross towards the far side. It's found Katie McCabe. She just keeps it in. She plays it back to Steph Catley. Her crosses, hits the defender. Catley gives it back to McCabe on his near side. Now can Katie McCabe get a cross in? This time it's Frida Manham on the edge of the penalty. Frida Manham tries a shot, but it's over the top. And Arsenal are starting to get on top of this game now after a rather slow start. Terry says, this is much better from us now. Yes, it is. We're getting on top now. And Carl's in the chat. How you doing, mate? Thanks for tuning in. He says, good afternoon, Richard. Hope you're well. Just tuning in now. No, thanks for tuning in, mate. Hope you're doing well. Looking forward to a better game today than yesterday's one in the end, wasn't it? Let's hope it's a lot better. We've played 11 minutes at the Lee Sports Village. It is Manchester United 0, Arsenal 0. And after a slow start from Arsenal, we're now starting to get on top the last 5 minutes. We have hit the bar through Beth Mead, who's had a header straight at goalkeeper Mary Earps as well. And Frida Manham there just fired a shot over the bar. So we are starting to create some chances. But again, that's been a familiar tale, hasn't it, this season in the first half, creating chances and not taking them. Let's hope that today we can get the goal. Catley now links well with McCabe down his left-hand side. They do tend to do that. Catley's won a free kick, which McCabe took quickly, but it has gone out for a throw, as it maybe didn't make the most of that, perhaps. Jordan Nobbs there on the bench. But now it's Miedemar down his near side for Arsenal. She's got Katie McCabe in support. Instead, she plays it into Frida Manham at the near post, and it has got deflected behind. It's going to be another corner to Arsenal. A good run that was from Frida Manham. Miedemar played the ball into Manham, and she tried to play it across the 6-yard box. It hit a defender, and it is another corner to Arsenal on this near side, Arsenal's left, which Beth Mead again is going to take. The last one wasn't that good, was it? It didn't even beat the first defender. So let's hope for a better delivery this time from that far side. It's going to be Beth Mead again. See if she can put this into a dangerous area. That's a better corner. But the defender again heads it away from Manchester United. They still don't really get it clear though. Or do they? Is Katie McCabe going to come across? No, Katie McCabe's beaten to the ball. It's Blundell coming forward for Manchester United down that far side on a counter-attack. That's a good ball in towards Ella Toon, but that's good defending from Kim Little. Really good play from the captain. She's pegged into the corner though by Toon, and then she wins at the throw. But that was good defending. That was there from the captain. Khan says, I don't want to mention yesterday as I don't want to think about Arteta, but cheers. No, I mean it was very, very disappointing, wasn't it? But anyway, we'll be talking about that on the Tuesday clinic, of course, on Tuesday evening on the channel. So we'll save it all for then. That's going to be a good show. But this is all about the Arsenal women, of course, top of the league. But we do need to win this game. Let's not forget, really, really important. We have got a throw on that far side, which Noel Moritz is going to take. The Swiss right back plays the ball forward, but it's an aimless ball, really. And Manchester United can pick up possession again with Torres Dottir. She plays it square to Battel, who's put under pressure by Beth Mead. And Beth Mead wins the ball off, and now she plays it into Miedemar. Is this going to be the goal? Oh, Miedemar couldn't quite get there. And then she's fouled the defender, Mannion. Looked like Viv was going to be in there. Beth Mead won the ball back high up the pitch, then played it through towards the run of Viv Miedemar. Lovely ball that was. It just ran away from Miedemar slightly, and then she has tripped Mannion, who came across the cover. But it was a mistake there by Battle, and it was just the ball just ran away a little bit there from Viv. Well, that would have been an opportunity. You would have fancied Miedemar to slot that one in from that position if you could have got on the end of that ball. But again, Manchester United trying to play it out from the back and getting caught out. They've got caught out again there. That was Leah Walters won the ball now. The ball's over on that far side. Katie McCabe tries to cross it. I don't know what she's doing over there, actually. But anyway, Walty now plays it to Steph Catley. Can Catley get the ball into the box? It hits two Manchester United players, actually, before they can clear the ball away. And it does run through to Jem Beattie, who safely plays it back to Zinsberger. But Arsenal now have really started to get on top these last 10 minutes after a slow start. Wilbur Moy now switches the ball over to this near side. That's a great ball. It's found Beth Mead. Can she keep it in? She could, but it's only going to run through straight into the arms of Mary Earps. I don't know if the wind's blowing towards that end of the ground, because the passes seem to be slightly running away as soon as they hit. So that could be the reason. So we just need to bear that in mind. But that was a good ball from Wilbur Moy, looking to get Mead in down this near side. She sort of swapped She seems to have swapped sides with Katie McCabe in these last couple of minutes. Now Beth Mead is now on the left with Katie McCabe on the right. Mary Earps with the goal kick for Manchester United goes towards halfway. Good play that from Frida Manham. She wins that ball, plays it up the line, but there's no Arsenal player there. And Manchester United can just tide it up, and the ball does go back to goalkeeper Earps again. Now it's played in to Mannion, and Mannion gives it back to Earps. Man United have been caught out playing out from the back already in this game and previously this season as well. But they do that a bit more successfully, and they do get the ball forward now up that far side to Russo, who has then been fouled by Leah Wolsey, I think it was, and it's going to be a free kick to. In fact, it was Maritz who fouled her there. Yeah, it was a foul. Man United have taken a free kick quickly and now coming forward down this near side with Batella, of course, did lose out just a moment ago to Beth Mead, but now Man United coming forward. That's a good ball actually down this near side. It's Kirsty Hansen inside the penalty area. Brilliant defending that was there from Jem Beattie. But Man United have kept the ball. Batella again plays it into the penalty area. This is a chance for Ella Toon. She plays it across the goal. I don't know if she maybe could have tried a shot, and instead she just drilled it across the penalty area, and it's gone all the way out for a throw to Arsenal. But again, Man United looking dangerous there down this near side that time. It was a good ball initially, and then Ella Toon was inside the penalty area. I don't know what she was thinking there. She almost hit it like a shot, but it was straight across the goal instead of at the goal, and it's gone out for a throw to Arsenal over on that far side. But Man United have had one or two dangerous moments actually, and Terry says well cut out by Jen. Yeah, no, it was a good defending. That was. That's what Jen Beattie's good at. She's not perhaps good at, fast forwards running at her, but she's certainly a good defender. She reads the game well. She just lacks that little bit of pace, and that's the problem. And that's why her and Leah Williamson work so well, because Williamson can cover in behind when, if she's caught out. So, but no, that was good defending again by Jen Beattie, which we kind of expect from her in those situations. But ball's currently with Mary Earps and Manchester United goalkeeper. We've played at 17 and a half minutes at the Lee Sports Village. It is still Manchester United 0, Arsenal 0 in this really big game at the top of the WSL for Arsenal. Desperately need to win. Ruben Moyes back pass there will find Zinsberger, although it was a little bit short, but that's a good ball from Zinsberger to this near side. Now it's going to run away again from Steph Catley. Again, some of our passing has not been too crisp and sharp yet in this game. A little bit similar to the second half last week and much of the game the other night as well, actually. But when we've got our game going, we've looked dangerous in this game. We've had 2 or 3 opportunities already. Beth Mead has hit the bar. But Man United have also had their moments as well without testing Zinsberger as yet. But Arsenal again picked up possession now. Ruben Moy looking to play the ball, just a simple ball square to Jem Beattie, and then she gets it back. Lotta Ruben Moy now. She finds Leah Wolsey driving towards halfway. A long ball over the top, looking for the run of Viv, but it's going to run through to goalkeeper Mary Earps. But again, Arsenal looking to try and get in behind that Manchester United defence. But the wind is maybe not helping. The ball just ran away there again from Viv. They've made that run in behind. And again, Arsenal pressing high up the pitch as Man United try to play it out from the back, but they do manage to beat the press that time. They're coming forward themselves. But now Arsenal have won the ball there with Ruben Moy now. Frida Manham striding forward for Arsenal. She's got Catley outside. A good run. This is from Catley. A nice ball in. It just ran away from Katie McCabe. But that was a good counter-attack that from Arsenal. Steph Catley did well, and Manham as well. Breaking through midfield there. Played the ball to Catley, and the touch just went away. But there was a ball over top there from Leah Wolsey looking for Viv just before. But again, it just ran through to the goalkeeper. But you can see what Arsenal are trying to do. We are trying to get the ball forward quickly when we can. Jem Beattie there with a great defensive header, and the ball falls kindly to Kim Little now for Arsenal. She's got Katie McCabe on this near side. Catley's made a great run ahead of her. Catley's going to get this ball inside the penalty area. Good covering, defending there, and the ball's going to stay in actually. It was good defending from Staniforth. She followed Catley all the way, won that tackle, but it has gone for a throw to Arsenal. That was good defending there from Lucy Staniforth for Manchester United. But Catley's going to take this throw now on this near side, plays it into Frida Manham, and again goes back to Catley, and it's gone out again for another throw to Arsenal on this near side. Arsenal's left, which Steph Catley is going to take. She finds Leah Walty, but that ball from Catley looking for Viv Miedemar was cut out well there by Katie Zellum. And now Man United again trying to play it out from the back. Arsenal's press is a little bit slower that time, so they are able to get out a little bit more comfortably. But again, now Arsenal pushing them back again. And that ball from Torres Dottir has gone out for a throw to Arsenal over on that far side, which Maritz will take. Throws it short to Wouba-Moy, then gets it back. Maritz gives it back to Wouba-Moy. Now we can open a play up this side with Jem Beattie. And she just goes back instead to Zinsberger. Now Wouba-Moy plays the ball out to that far side to Maritz, and then Wouba-Moy gets it back. Arsenal just keeping some sensible possession now. Now Jem Beattie, she got an opportunity to stride forward. Plays the ball over the top down this far side and near side. That's a good ball to Katie McCabe again. Catley's gone outside her, so McCabe cuts inside. She's found Kim Little on the edge of the penalty area. Dinks the ball to the far side to Beth Mead. Beth Mead controls it, pulls it back towards the edge of the 6-yard box. It hits the Manchester United defender. Blundell it is, and it's gone back into the arms of goalkeeper Earps. That was good play that from Arsenal. Really good football that was. Kim Little there dinked the ball over the top. Beth Mead's run was perfect. She was onside. As she pulled it back, looking for the run of Frida Manham, it hit a Manchester United defender, Hannah Blundell, and went back into the arms of the goalkeeper, Mary Earps. But that was good play that from Arsenal. Beth Mead did really well, actually. Good run. She pulled the ball back into the right area as well, where Frida Manham would have had a tap in. The ball didn't quite beat the Manchester United defender. And it is still 0-0. But Man United trying to attack down that far side, but Wouba-Moy shepherds the ball out of play. And it will be a goal kick to Arsenal in front of that open terrace at the north end of the Lee Sports Village. Catley now plays it back to Jem Beattie. After a rather shaky start, Arsenal have grown into this game and have been a better team, but we're still waiting for that first goal. That's a good run. This from Katie McCabe. It was a good ball from Catley, actually. McCabe on this near side. Was she not pushed in the back there by Manny? And the referee says no. It's going to be a goal kick to Manchester United. But again, it was a good ball from Catley, looking for Katie McCabe, but she wasn't able to get the ball into the box. It's going to be a goal kick to Manchester United. Jonas looking a little bit tense on the bench, it has to be said, chewing his chewing gum. I think he would love a goal, wouldn't he, to settle us down. Let's see if we can get one before half time. Mary Earps with that goal kick. We are midway through this first half. It is still Manchester United 0, Arsenal 0. And Arsenal have had the best chance of the game so far. That shot from Beth Mead, which came back off the crossbar. So let's hope that we can build on this much better play that we've had in the last 20 minutes or so and get the goal that we so desperately need to really settle us down. Wouba-Moy has had a decent start to this game. We mentioned it the other night on the Arsenal Women's Show that she did look a bit sloppy from the start of the game the other night, and it's happened a few times, but today she seems really switched on in these opening stages. She's done really, really well so far, so that's better to see. And so that partnership with Jem Beattie is going to be really important, isn't it, over the next few months with Leah Williamson out the side. But again, Manchester United playing out from the back and getting themselves in trouble. That ball bounced up. It's found Mary Earps. There's a Beth Mead running into the walls of penalty. It's going to be a free kick just on the edge of the penalty over on that far side. Arsenal's right. It was a foul on Beth Mead. She picked up, again, Man United trying to play it out from the back, getting caught out. Beth Mead won the ball again, and as she tried to stride into the penalty area, she was just caught there by Blundell. It was a foul. And Arsenal got a dangerous free kick now, just on the edge of this penalty area. But again, Man United causing their own problems by trying to play it out from the back. Viv Miedemar started that press. And in the end, it led to a rather hasty clearance from Mary Earps, which led to the problem. Now Arsenal have got a free kick. The dangerous area, this is just about 2-3 yards outside the penalty area, just slightly to the right-hand side. You'd imagine Katie McCabe can hit this. I don't know whether or not maybe looking at Steph Catley. She scored from a similar position in Denmark a couple of weeks ago in the Champions League, didn't she? From almost the exact same position, actually. But this is going to be probably Katie McCabe with her left foot to try to get this up and over the wall and into the goal to give Arsenal the lead. Possibly, we'll see. Good opportunity this for Arsenal. Beth Mead's over it as well, but I think it's going to be McCabe. It is McCabe's. Didn't hit it very well straight into the wall. It comes back to McCabe again. It hits the Manchester United defender. Beth Mead now picks up a loose ball. Didn't really make the best of that, did we? That ball chipped into the box. It's gone out for a goal kick to Manchester United. We didn't make the most of that free kick at all. As Khan says, their free kick coming up. It was well won by Beth. It was well won by Beth, but it wasn't very well executed, was it, by Katie McCabe straight into the wall, and then the follow-up wasn't well hit either. A set-piece delivery so far in this game has been poor, actually, which is unusual because Katie McCabe's usually so good with a dead ball, but today it's not quite happening for her. Maybe we should let Catley take that one. Repeated what she did in Denmark, I say, a couple of weeks ago. But it's a goal kick to Manchester United, which Mary Earps is going to take. The ball goes over to that far side. Frida Manham wins the header again. But Manchester United do pick up the loose ball. Manham's battling for it again. And Beth Mead comes back to win the ball again. It's unlucky that pass, actually. Almost opened up the play in midfield. But Man United do have the ball again with Mannion. Finds Torres Dottir, and then she finds Blundell on that far side for Manchester United. Into Katie Zellum. Oh, that's a poor pass from Zellum, picked up by Viv Miedemar over on that far side now. Can Arsenal get an opportunity here? Miedemar's cross is deflected behind for a corner to Arsenal again. And Terry says there, Mido is involved in everything good we've done so far. Exactly, yes, she has been. She's been the bright spark for us so far in this game. Let's hope she can help to create this opening goal or score the opening goal herself. But we have got a corner over on the far side. We've had 3 or 4 corners in this first half, not really made too much of them. So we'll see what this one can bring. It's going to be Katie McCabe in swinging this with her left foot from over on that right-hand side. In front of these Arsenal fans behind that goal. Let's see if we can get a goal to cheer. An important goal it'll be as well. The corner from Katie McCabe is a good delivery towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Header comes in from Steph Catley, but it's caught by Mary Earps. It lacked a bit of power, that header. In fact, it might have been Wilbur Moy, was it? I thought it was Catley. They're showing Wilbur Moy, but I think it was Catley with the header from about 6 yards. Just lacked a little bit of pace and power, and in the end it was quite comfortable for Mary Earps. A good leap there, actually. Came off the back of the Manchester United defender, Torres Dottir, actually. We've made it a little bit easy for the goalkeeper. Catley, of course, who scored her first goal, didn't she, for the club in that free kick in Denmark. Looking for another one there, but Man United have got a throw in the attacking third on this near side. They're coming forward themselves now, looking to try to get a goal. Good defending that was by Beth Mead again. She's having a great game. Tried to find Viv Miedemar, who's not really been in the game much so far. Miedemar, that's a good ball over the top there, but Catley's got some defending to do, and she does it well. Back to Zinsberger, and her clearance is going to come to this near side, and Beth Mead can't keep it in. And it's going to be a throw to Manchester United. But again, Mead did good defensive work there. Catley there, the back pass to Zinsberger. No messing about from the Arsenal goalkeeper there. Just got rid up the pitch. Staniforth does well, finds Mannion for Manchester United now, who are looking to build an attack of their own. Now it's Torres Dottir, finds Blundell over on that far side. Katie McCabe in front of her, but she does well there, Blundell. But she does lose out to Leah Walter, who tries to find Frida Manham in the midfield, but it's going to be a free kick to Arsenal actually just before for that foul on Leah Walter. She's in good form at the moment, isn't she? Dropped into defence, of course, last week, in midweek, in the second half of that game, and played well there as well. But she's in good form at the minute, and it's probably well needed as well, because we need to be solid in midfield, don't we? Without Williamson at the back now. Wilbur Moy plays it back to Zinsberger, who's playing as a sweeper at the moment. We've played 29.5 minutes at Lee Sports Village. It's Manchester United 0, Arsenal 0. Manchester United have just won a throw on this near side. That pass there bounced off Beth Mead. It wasn't a great ball to her, if we're totally honest. And it's going to be Battel with this free kick, the Spaniard for Manchester United. Throws it in to midfield. It's picked up by Russo. That's a good ball down this near side. Actually, this is dangerous play. It's Kirsty Hansen. Can she get a cross in? It's towards the far post. Good defensive header that was there from, I think it might be Maritz. It is. She's got an injury there. Good defensive header. Important defensive header as well from Noel Maritz. She has won herself a free kick. It was Leah Galton coming in to try and attack that cross, but it's good play from Manchester United down this near side. Kirsty Hansen got in behind Catley. It was a good cross towards the edge of the 6-yard box, and Maritz was there, and Leah Galton did go into the back of her, and that's what brought about this free kick for Arsenal. A really good defensive header from Maritz there. Free kicks taken quickly, and now Jem Beattie striding forward for Arsenal. Plays the ball to the near side to Katie McCabe, who's back on his left-hand side. That's a good ball. Frida Manners making the run, but no, Kim Little's gone in beyond her. But Mannion comes across and covers for Manchester United. There were 2 runners there from midfield, Little and Manham. We've taken the throw quickly. Steph Catley now. Arsenal showing a little bit more urgency. Katie McCabe plays the ball up the line. So Steph Catley, can she get a cross in? She can, but it's deflected away. It's going to be another corner to Arsenal. The pressure is mounting now. We're in the last 15 minutes of this first half. Manchester United 0. Arsenal 0 in this massive game at the top of the WSL. Can Arsenal get the victory we so desperately need? Good defending that was actually there from Staniforth again, but it is a corner to Arsenal over on this near side. This time Katie McCabe's going to take an outswinger with her left foot. Let's see if Arsenal can get an opportunity for the first goal here. Katie McCabe's free kick towards corner towards the end of the 6-yard box. Manchester United scramble it away, but not very far. Now they complete the clearance. But there's no Manchester United player anywhere near this ball. And it's going to be Maritz there quite comfortably tidying it up. Goes back to goalkeeper Zinsberger, and now Leah Walty did well to come back there. Plays the ball to Kim Little, plays out this near side. This is good play from Arsenal again. Is Catley going to get there ahead of Mannion? No, she's not. Mannion's across again. And it's gone out for a throw to Arsenal on this near side, which Catley again is going to take. It's in line with the edge of the penalty area. That's a good throw to Manham. Catley again, she's got McCabe in support. She finds McCabe now. Can she get a cross in? Instead, she finds Frida Manham. After a lovely back heel, Katie McCabe towards the byline. Can she pull the ball back? She can towards the edge of the penalty area. It comes to the far side. This shot comes in. Pushed over the bar. Was it Maritz, I think, with a shot? Or was it Kim Little, possibly? Good save again from Mary Ertz. That's a couple of saves she's made now. That was good play from Arsenal down this near side initially. Lovely little flick there from Manham. Put Katie McCabe in. She pulled the ball back it came all the way to the far side. It was Maritz. Good save from Mary Ertz. It's gone out for another corner to Arsenal, which Beth Mead takes low towards the near post to Frida Manham. Man United do just about scramble the ball away, but not very far. Katie McCabe on the edge of the penalty area. Oh, she tried to find a pass, but it hit Jem Beattie, and now Manchester United have got an opportunity for a counter-attack, but they overrun that ball. Kim Little now picks it up for Arsenal, but that's another opportunity for Arsenal to get that opening goal. That was Maritz, not known for her goal scoring, and as Rajendra says, their first proper save. Terry says, "What?" So no, it was a good save. It is probably the first proper save she's made. She did make that one from the Beth Mead header, didn't she? And it was a Catley header as well. But Arsenal now coming forward down the far side with Beth Mead down the right-hand side, plays the ball in towards the penalty. It's headed away by a Manchester United defender, but it comes to Mead again, just inside the penalty area. Katie McCabe turns well, plays the ball out to that far side. It rebounds off Maritz, and it is going to be a goal kick to Manchester United. But Arsenal building up a head of steam now as we get towards the last sort of 12, 30 minutes of this first half. Arsenal have been the better team for much of this, but haven't managed to find that goal. It's been a familiar story this season. The goals do tend to be later on in the game, but I think it's important that we can get this early goal if we can before half time, really settle us down, because we know what happened last week against Tottenham when we didn't take our chances in the first half, and then it was Tottenham who scored the opening goal, and it was really difficult. But we have been the better team for the most part of this first half, although United have looked quite dangerous when they've had the opportunity to counter-attack, and they've won themselves a free kick. Here it was a foul there on, so I'm not sure it was fouled. Oh, it was Kirsty Hansen. And it's going to be a free kick to Manchester United. It was McCabe actually who went into her there. McCabe actually won the ball first, and then on the follow-up just clashed straight in to Kirsty. In fact, it's going to be a drop ball, I think, not a free kick. It didn't look like it was a foul, actually. I just thought it had been given as a foul because Kirsty Hansen did come out with with an injury, but it isn't going to be a free kick. It's a drop ball. Not quite sure what's going on here. Kim Little, Arsenal actually had possession of the ball, so Kim Little just was allowed possession from the drop ball, and now it's with Jem Beattie back across to Lotte Wubben-Moy, striding forward over on that far side in the sunshine here in Salford. Plays a long ball forward looking for Viv Miedema, but it was a good header from Torres Dottir for Manchester United. But Arsenal picked the ball up again with Jem Beattie, pings it over to this near side to Katie McCabe. Again, Catley's gone round the outside of her. She tried to play a 1-2 again with Frida Manham. Didn't quite come off, but Arsenal have won a throw instead on this near side, which Steph Catley again is going to take. That's a hopeful ball forward, which Frida Manham tries to make something of. It bounces around off a Manchester United defender, but they do manage to keep possession, the host, but then it's a mistake there from Hansen, and it's gone out for a throw to Arsenal, which is going to be taken by Steph Catley on this near side, midway inside the Manchester United half. She gives it to Frida Manham and then gets it back, and Frida Manham has now almost got clear down that left-hand side, but good defending again by Manchester United, and now it's a free kick. It was a foul by Hansen on Steph Catley. She had a difficult couple of minutes there, Kirsty Hansen, getting a whack in the face from Katie McCabe, giving the ball away and then conceding that free kick, which Arsenal have taken quickly now. Viv Miedema, she's not really been on the ball enough in this first half. Miedema, this is better. Wubben-Moy plays the ball through, looking for Beth Mead. Again, it ran away slightly from her, and now it's gone out for a throw to Arsenal over on that far side. Noah Maritz is going to take. Can Arsenal get this goal before half-time? We've certainly been the better team for much of this first half. We've had the only real goal-scoring opportunity, but Manchester United now coming forward with Leah Galton down that far side, looking to a rare attack for Manchester United. Leah Walty does well, defended that well, Leah Walty. Great play from her. And Wubben-Moy can start another Arsenal attack with trying to find Beth Mead over on that far side. But it's good defending from Blundell, actually. And now she finds Torres Dottir, the Norwegian. And then Mannion plays it across to this near side to Battel, the Spaniard. And Mannion gets it back again. A little bit of a loose touch there, and she was put under a bit of pressure, but she's done well, actually. She's managed to find Kirsty Hansen. That's a good ball through the centre, looking for Ella Toon, but the ball's going to run through to goalkeeper Zinsberger. And that was another dangerous-looking attack from Manchester United. They've not done much attacking, but when they have looked dangerous, and that ball there just rolled through to goalkeeper Zinsberger. Ella Toon's touch, just taking it away from her, but Arsenal giving the ball away again. But they do manage to win it back. And Kim Little there trying to battle for the ball inside the centre circle, but Manchester United do come away with it there. But it was a poor touch that from Ella Toon. And again, Arsenal can regain possession with Wubben-Moy, finds Leah Walty. Wubben-Moy again just plays it back to the goalkeeper. We are into the last 11 and a half minutes of this first half. Manchester United 0, Arsenal 0. The nearest we've come to a goal was that shot from Beth Mead that came back off the crossbar. Other than that, there's not been a lot of chances. There was a shot from Maritz which produced a good save from Mary Earps. Comfortable save, it has to be said, but a good save nonetheless. And that's about the nearest we've come to a goal. Man United have looked dangerous on a couple of counter-attacks, but Zinsberger hasn't been forced into a save yet. Now Arsenal coming forward again down this near side. Miedema looking to get towards the Manchester United penalty. She's in the penalty area now. She goes past the defender, dinks it across the 6-yard box. Good defensive header that was, but still Man United can't get it clear. Viv Miedema was battling for the ball there. She's won a throw. Good play that was from Miedema down this near side. She hasn't really been in the game that much so far. She showed her quality there. Got into the penalty area, went past the defender. Good ball it was, and in the end, Manchester United did manage to scramble it clear. It was Mannion with the good defensive header. Steph Catley there looked like she'd been fouled, but the referee says play on. Arsenal do pick up the ball with Kim Little. Goes back to Wubben-Moy inside the centre circle. Catley's just getting back to her feet again after that challenge. Maritz then goes back to Zinsberger, who's midway inside at the Arsenal half. Plays it to Jem Beattie. Now Katie McCabe, who's now covering left back for Catley, who was just injured. And that's a good ball through the centre for Kim Little. Is this going to be the moment? Kim Little inside the penalty area. Can she put it back to... she should have pulled it back to Frida Manham. She took too long to decide there, Kim Little. She's still got the ball though. A dink towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Manchester United head it away. It falls to Viv on the edge of the penalty area. Can she get a shot away? Oh, she tried to cut back inside, and in the end, Manchester United have managed to scramble it away. But Kim Little there, she had an option. She should have either shot or she could have squared it to Frida Manham, who had made a late burst into the box. She did neither, and the opportunity went. Unusual for Kim Little. She's usually so decisive in those areas, but she wasn't then, and that's cost us the opportunity of getting the first goal. Wubben-Moy finds Maritz now down that far side. Wubben-Moy does well defensively there under pressure. And she finds Leah Walter, who's quite happy to drop in as a third centre-half when she's needed. Now, Jem Beattie coming forward for Arsenal into the sun. Plays it to this near side to Katie McCabe. All that low cross there looked a dangerous ball, but again, it's hit the Manchester United defender Battel, and it's gone out for a corner to Arsenal in the last 4 minutes of the first half. Katie McCabe is going to take this corner from the near side, Arsenal's left. But yeah, Kim Little didn't make the right choice there, actually. And a chance went begging. Katie McCabe, that was a terrible corner. Manchester United now maybe launch a counter-attack. It tried to go short to Kim Little, but Kim Little comes back well to win the ball back again. Not quite sure what that corner was all about from McCabe. Set pieces are generally really good, but today they've been off the mark by quite some distance so far. Frida Manham, that's a great ball to that far side to Beth Mead, just inside the penalty area. Beth Mead, is this going to be the moment? Frida Manham continued her run, but again she doesn't get the ball. But this is a nice play for Leah, for Steph Catley. Sorry, the shot comes in from the edge of the box, but Man United do manage to scramble the ball away again. We were saying how shaky Manchester United's defence has been, but they've certainly been rock solid in this first half so far. Miedemar now, can she open them up? Cuts in from this near side, just overruns the ball slightly, and Man United can hoof it clear. But it's going to be a throw to Arsenal. The pressure is mounting on the Manchester United goal. But the best chance was that one from Kim Little there. She got into the penalty. She could have shot. Frida Manham made a great run. She just should have laid it back to her, but she didn't. So unusual for Kim Little. Usually when she's in those positions, she's very decisive, but she wasn't on that occasion. And that opportunity was gone away. And Terry says there, that's got to be the worst corner ever. Yeah, it wasn't a great corner, was it? I don't know what that was all about. I was looking at it was Katie McCabe looking to a short corner to Kim Little, but it was far too short. And Manchester United were able to get the ball clear, and Katie McCabe just won a free kick there. It was a foul on her by Katie Zellum. But now the ball's over on that far side with Lotte Wubben-Moy for Arsenal. Plays the ball into the penalty looking for Viv, but it's too high. And it's gone out for a goal kick. We're into the last two minutes of this first half, normal time. There won't be a lot of stoppages, maybe a minute or so. It's been a little bit of a frustrating first half for Arsenal. Not the first time we've said that this season. We've been the better team. We've had the better opportunities, but we haven't managed to find that goal. And it is looking as though it's going to be a goalless first half. But there is still time to maybe get the goal. It is a goal kick currently to United, which Mary Earps is going to take. The England goalkeeper goes long towards halfway. It's an Arsenal head that wins it. Now Viv chasing that ball down. Goes back towards Mary Earps. She's going to have time to pick her clearance, but that goes scooped rather high. Frida Manham wins it in midfield. Katie McCabe tries to flick it on, but again, Manchester United do tidy up. They have defended well, United. It has to be said in this first half. The ball played into to Russo there. She does well in the centre circle. Elisa Russo. Now she finds Ella Toon. Manchester United are going to get an opportunity just before half-time to take the lead. They're coming forward again, but again, Arsenal win the ball well in midfield. Frida Manham tidies that up. It was Leah Walter initially who won the ball, and now maybe Arsenal can get a counter-attack, but that ball just ran away from Beth Mead, but United don't clear it. It's now Leah Walter again. That's a good ball to that far side to Beth Mead. She's got time now to look up and get a delivery into the box. She slows the play down, instead finds Leah Walter again. And then Beth Mead gets it back over on that far side. Now can she get the cross in? She's faced by a Manchester United defender, Torres Dottir. Oh, she goes back to Leah Walter. Slightly loose touch there, but she does keep the ball. Now finds Jem Beattie. We're into the last 30 seconds of this first half. Viv Miedemar tries to flick the ball towards the run of Manham, who's got forward well in this first half from midfield, but Leah Walter again has won the ball back. She tried to find Beth Mead. It's run out for a goal kick, and that well might be that for this first half. When Man United takes goal kick, we have now played the 45 minutes. I'm not expecting too much stoppage time. There hasn't been too many stoppages. It doesn't tend to be too many stoppages in the WSL. And in fact, there does go the half-time whistle. It's Manchester United 0, Arsenal 0. Slightly frustrating first half, if we're honest. I thought Arsenal started really slowly, actually. Manchester United had one or two half chances in those early stages, a few crosses into the box, but Arsenal grew into that first half, and following a shot from Beth Mead, which came back off the crossbar, Arsenal started to really get on top, and they played some good football. Maybe a little bit unfortunate not to get a goal actually in the end. There was a shot from Maritz, which was well saved by Mary Earps. It's been all Arsenal attacks mainly. Man United have looked quite dangerous on the opportunities that they've had to counter attack, but they haven't really tested Zinsberger as yet. So at half time, it's been an interesting game. It's been a rather frustrating half for Arsenal, but it is Manchester United women 0, Arsenal 0 at half time, and a game Arsenal really do need to win. So we need to come out for the second half again, as we have done so often this season, and get the goals there in the second half. Rajendra says there, 31 people watching, hit the like button. It's gone down a little bit now as we've got to half time, but yeah, please hit the like button if you're enjoying it. If you're new to the channel, you do enjoy coverage of the Arsenal women as well as the men, please consider subscribing. There's loads of good stuff coming up on the channel this week. We've got the Tuesday clinic on Tuesday. We'll be looking back at Liverpool game, looking ahead to Newcastle at the weekend as well. And then there'll be loads of other great stuff coming up as well. There's no women's games next weekend. Of course, it is an international break. But then we'll be back the following week for the Arsenal women's show, of course, looking ahead to the cup final against Chelsea, which is, of course, 2 weeks today. We're going to have to play better in that game than we have so far in this game, perhaps. Certainly, we're going to have to be more clinical. Terry there in the chat says, half-time 0-0, no goal again. We need to start taking our chances. Please don't be another North London derby. Yeah, I mean, we haven't quite had as many chances in that first half as we did last week, have we? We had lots and lots of chances there last week, which the goalkeeper did well. We have been the better team in that first half. I think that's been obvious. I don't think there's any doubt about that, but football's about scoring goals when you're on top, isn't it? And we haven't managed to do that enough this season. So I'm hoping in the second half we can put that right. I think if we get the first goal, you can see us going on and winning this game quite comfortably. It's just getting that first goal, isn't it? That's the problem. It's always the biggest goal in football, isn't it? Dako there in the chat, how you doing, mate? Thanks for tuning in. He says that Beth Mead shot hit the bar. I start to think we're going to have a bad day at the office today. Please don't let we concede first, or we're going to be in trouble against Tottenham. No, exactly. I said that earlier on. This game's like looking very similar to the Tottenham game, isn't it? If we did concede first, you'd have to say that we would maybe struggle to come back and win. But let's hope we can get that first goal, because if we do, you can certainly see us going on and winning this game. But yeah, it's gonna take a big effort in the second half, isn't it, to win this game now. We really do need to put that pressure, keep that pressure on Manchester United, and hopefully the goal will come, and then once one comes in, we'll get 2 or 3 others. But we'll see what happens. It's the good thing is we're not losing, and we have been the better team. Man United haven't really created too much, have they? In fact, I don't think they've had a shot on target as yet. And Arsenal keep pinging these balls from the middle of the pitch in defence to the left or the right. We're getting forward well down the left, actually. They're just highlighting that during the break. Catley's bombing on a lot, isn't she, when Katie McCabe gets the ball. And we switched it well on this particular occasion. That was that one when Beth Mead's cross was looking for Frida Mann. Frida Mann has made some great runs into the box, hasn't she? She's really getting up to support the attack. She's able to do that because Kim Little's quite happy to sit, and Leah Walty as well. So it means she can get forward. And on occasions, it's been Kim Little and Manham breaking forward from midfield. And you'd imagine that eventually, if we overload the box with players breaking through from midfield, and I'm sure the goal will come. But we'll see. I mean, it's certainly up in the air at the minute, isn't it? A 0-0. You never know, but we certainly have been a better team. So let's hope the goals in the second half do come, and we can get the 3 points that we need. Let's just see what's happening in the wonderful world of Twitter. And let's see what's going on. Right, not a lot really. Of course, the Chelsea are not playing until later on, are they? They're playing at 2 o'clock. I think their kickoff is, isn't it, against Birmingham? You'd imagine they would win, but imagine if Birmingham can pull off a shock and get a draw. We win this game, and suddenly last week's 2 points drop could be reversed. But I think that's a little bit optimistic, isn't it? We need to win this game first anyway, regardless. Adeko says here in the chat, let's let me get that up. I can get my mouse working. It says in minute 13, Beth Mead got the loose ball and passed to Viv in the box, and how their centre back quickly react to it and clear the ball. That is how a quick centre back can do it. No, exactly. And to be fair, I think we've defended pretty well when we've had to in this game. We haven't had to defend very often. Let's be fair, we haven't had to really defend much, but when we have done, we have managed to do it pretty well. But Jem Beattie has read the game well. She's made a couple of good blocks. Wilbur Moyes had a much better game so far today in the first half than she did the other night, which is good to see. They're just showing the Manchester City goals from yesterday. Man City finally finding a bit of form, beating Aston Villa 5-0. Shame they couldn't have played like this last week against Chelsea. But anyway, I guess Chelsea's a different opposition. I mean, we found how difficult Aston Villa were to break down when we played them. Of course, we did end up winning 4-0 against them, but Chelsea only scored once against Aston Villa, didn't they? So Man City did play well to win this game. Was it 5-0 yesterday, wasn't it? And there was a chance there for Aston Villa, actually, which was just missed. But Aston Villa aren't a bad side. They just seem to be a little bit, timid when they're going forward. That seems to be their problem. And they're just showing a third goal there, which was a little bit of a soft goal for Aston Villa to concede. But yeah, I mean, Arsenal really need to do better in this second half in front of goal. We're a little bit more ruthless, I think, and that's has been our problem. We're quite relentless with our attacking. We attack, but we're not always very clinical, are we? And it hasn't helped that Viv Miedema hasn't really got many opportunities in this game yet, actually, which is a little bit frustrating because she's shown some real quality when she's had the ball, like real quality, hasn't she? So we need to get her on the ball a little bit more, and then I'm sure we can end up winning this game and getting back 4-point lead at the top before Chelsea play Birmingham later. I mean, there were some really, really soft goals that Man City scored yesterday against Aston Villa, to be fair. Some really soft ones. But anyway, I'd quite like Arsenal to get a soft goal in this game. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? If we can. But anyway, we'll see what happens in this second half. Andy says there, missed the first half and you guys don't seem too hopeful. We'll turn it around and cheer up. But no, I mean, it's not we don't seem too hopeful. I mean, it is only 0-0 and we've got plenty of time. I just feel as though we're just not being clinical enough. And that's the problem, isn't it? We've had it quite often this season. And, it's become a little bit more of a worry in recent weeks. Previously we kind of knew we would score the goals in the second half. And now you're kind of hoping we're going to get the goals in the second half. And that's maybe on the back of last week where we dropped off, didn't we? Let's hope that we can keep the pressure on because we've played well in that first half. I don't want to make it seem as though we haven't because we have played well. We just haven't managed to really create too many clear opportunities. That one from Beth Mead to hit the bar, obviously the best opportunity that we had, but we really do need to, to create a few more opportunities. It does look as though there's quite a few Arsenal fans have made the trip today. We was going to go, but in the end, too many other things on, and we didn't quite have the time to travel there and back and everything else. So, but we have got Matt there from the channel. He's going to be doing a vlog of this game, which I'm sure will be good. So we'll look out for that. That'll be coming up on the channel later on today when he sends the footage through. I'll put it on the channel and that'll be a great video as well. So look out for that later as well. And Kamai then in the chat says, I think we need to take our chances, but we should try to eliminate their forwards, try to run on us, and we should be clinical and to create. Well, no, we need to create more. You're absolutely right. I totally agree with you. And that's been the problem. We haven't maybe created quite enough yet, have we? There was that one chance from from Beth Mead to hit the bar, and that shot from Maritz, and that's about it really. I'm sure the goals will come. I'm not too worried, but it's a little bit concerning, when we're not creating too much. And Andy says, who's playing an attack apart from Bev? It's Katie McCabe on the left and Viv, of course, through the middle. Although Beth and Katie have swapped positions quite a lot in that first half, swapped wings. Viv's not really been in the game yet, unfortunately, much. She showed some quality when she's had the ball, but yeah, she's just not been getting in it too much. Let's hope in the second half we can get her on the ball, and then hopefully we can create a little bit more. Daco says Man United not getting their chances a lot, but they are really quick in passing. No, they are. And their transition on the wide side and down their wingers are quick. No, they've got some pace. They haven't maybe utilised it enough. And I think we've worked hard in midfield to close them down, to prevent that from happening, haven't we? And I think that's quite important as well. And Daco says as well there, we're quite slow a little bit. I'll put it on the screen, sorry. We're quite slow a little bit, need to move forward faster. McCabe still not impressed me. No, maybe we need to sub Harris. Yeah, Katie McCabe's not had a great game, actually. Her set-piece deliveries haven't quite been as good as normal either, which is unusual for her, isn't it? So, yeah, I mean, I'm assuming that Jonas will make some changes at some point, certainly if it's still 0-0. Although he did make them late, didn't he? Against Tottenham last week, he was quite reluctant, it seemed, to make the substitutions, but the substitutes are on the pitch warming up at the moment. So Kamai says there, don't you think we need someone like Ford who can put the headers in, and Paris who has paid? Well, yeah, I mean, they're both on the bench. And as Jonas has said, hasn't he, plenty of times, it's not just the starting team that wins you the game, it's the team that finishes the game that can often make the difference. And that's certainly been the case a lot of times this season, hasn't it? The substitutes have all made an impact. So, yeah, we've got Ford and Keats to come on. So let's hope that they can make an impact when they do come on, and maybe they could be the difference in this game, and enable us to get the 3 points. Let's hope so, because I'm sure we're desperate to win the game, aren't we? Of course we are. So let's hope that we can. But yeah, it's going to be a difficult second half, but if we start well, get an early goal, we can settle down and hopefully go on and get the victory. But the second half's now going to be, a couple of minutes away. I say the substitutes are still on the pitch warming up. I don't know whether or not we're going to see any changes at half time. Jonas isn't one to necessarily panic into making changes too early, is he? So we'll see. I'm not necessarily saying that we desperately need to make changes, because I think we're playing quite well. We've been playing quite well. We've just not been taking our chances, have we? That's been the problem. So, yeah, we'll have to see what happens. But anyway, let's look forward to the second half, which is going to be good. I'm sure it's going to be exciting. And let's hope that we can get the win. I'll take a scrappy goal. I'll take a scrappy 1-0. That will do for me. As long as we win the game. I say it's finished 1-0 the last 2 seasons, this fixture. 1 to Arsenal and 1 to Manchester United. So let's hope that it's going to be us that get the goal this time, and we can get the victory and sneak it 1-0 or 2-0 or 5-0, whatever we're going to do. Let's just hope we win. I mean, Chelsea came here and scored 6, didn't they? But Manchester United have improved a lot since then. I think they've had more time under the new coach. You can see they've certainly worked hard on the defensive side of their game, because that was their weakness, wasn't it? They're still playing it out from the back, and they're still taking risks. Maybe a few more risks than maybe they should do for them, but we haven't really took advantage of that. They certainly looked pretty solid, I felt, in that first half. But let's hope we can wear them down and we can get the goals. So that shot from Viv was so unlucky, wasn't it? That would have been what we needed there, an early goal. And then Maritz had that shot as well, which they just showed again before we start the second half, showing those chances. But yeah, let's hope that we can get a goal. If we can score in the first 5 or 10 minutes, I think that'll really settle us down, and I'm sure we'll go on and win. I don't want it to be too stressful in the second half. It's the longer it goes at 0-0, the more stress it is, because even a draw in this game would be a difficult situation, because I say we'd imagine Chelsea will win their game at 2:00 against Birmingham. So yeah, we need to win this game and we need to find a goal. Terry in the chat says there, Nob's coming on. Yeah, she doesn't have a K. It's just Nobbs. But yeah, okay. Who's going off then? Would it be? Is it Katie McKay? Maybe. Man United will come back out now for the second half, ready to get going in the late autumn, early winter sunshine. And Terry says Kim gone off. Oh, okay. That's she got an injury, maybe. I mean, Jordan Nobbs obviously can get forward as well, play a similar kind of role. So it's just unusual to take Kim off at half time if there wasn't an injury. Anyway, Jordan Nobbs is coming on. I'm sure she's going to do well in this game because she's. We know how good she is. Just been recalled to the Lionesses squad, of course, following a recent injury problem. So let's hope that she can come on and make a big impact in this game. It is Kim Little that's gone off. Adako says, I remember the chance Mead received from lob inside the box on the right side in minute 21. She should lob it into Manham running towards the goal. And Kim's chance in the box, she had too long. Yeah, the big one was that Kim Little chance, wasn't it? Usually she's so decisive there, isn't she? She'll either shoot or make the right pass, and she took too long. And that went there. That was a good opportunity, actually. But anyway, we are just about to get the second half underway here in Leigh Sports Village. Arsenal are going to be attacking the goal to our right in this second half towards the north stand, the big open terrace here at Leigh Sports Village. And it's Manchester United who are going to be starting this second half. It is 0-0. We're off and underway again in this big WSL game. Manchester United straight away attacking down this near side with Leah Galton. Hannah Blundell plays it back there. Torres Dottier plays it back to goalkeeper Mary Earps. Looks like she's had the sun in her eyes in this second half. The Manchester United goalkeeper, so that couldn't be tricky for her. Woober Moy there does well there. Nice play from Woober Moy. Plays the ball up this near side to Beth Mead. She tried to play it onto Jordan Nobbs, looking for her first touch. Instead, it's gone out for a throw to Arsenal on this near side, which Maritz is going to take the Arsenal right. Let's see if Arsenal can get this breakthrough. Maritz plays the ball out while looking for Beth Mead. It's cleared away by Blundell. In fact, it comes off Beth Mead. It's going to be a throw to Manchester United right by their own corner flag. England coach is in, the Lionesses coach is in the stand. Obviously, Jordan Nobbs will be hoping to impress her ahead of this international break, of course, coming up. And Adako says, I changed my mind. I'll take 1-0 right now. Yeah, I would take 1-0 as well, but let's see when the goal comes. Jordan Nobbs now finds Maritz on this near side. And now Leah Walty. She's forced all the way back to goalkeeper Zinsberger in the shaded half of the pitch now. Finds Jem Beattie in the sunshine. Tries to play the ball out to that far side, but it's cut out. But it's going to be a throw to Arsenal. That's a ball played over the top there, on that far side. Now, Frida Manham right over on that far touchline for Arsenal. Plays the ball back. It's a little bit of a loose touch there from Leah Walton. Manchester United pick up possession. Now they're trying to come forward again, but that ball fell kindly here to Frida Manham again down that far side. It's bouncing a bit awkwardly, but she's got it under control now. She's got Jordan Nobbs ahead of her. Instead, she finds Viv Miedemar about 25 yards out. Viv Miedemar from the edge of the box. It's a goal. Arsenal scored. Big goal. Viv Miedemar again. Third game in a row she scored. A brilliant finish that was. It was Frida Manham over on that far side. She got the ball, played it inside to Viv Miedemar. She had a little bit of space. The first time she just ran forward. Not quite sure about the goalkeeper's position in there, if I'm totally honest, but it doesn't matter. The ball has gone in. Maybe I said maybe the sun. She was much too far over one side of her goal, the goalkeeper, and Viv just slotted it in the other corner. Easy finish from Viv, a good goal, and finally, we do have the breakthrough. Indeed, it is 1-0 to the Arsenal. I will just get the score up there. That's a relief, isn't it? More than anything else. Terry says there, 1-0 Viv, 48 minute. I don't know quite what the goalie was doing. Khan says a good goal. It was a good goal, but the goalkeeper kind of moved right over the other side of the goal, didn't she? Andy says there we go. And Rajendra, 1-0 to the Arsenal. Indeed, it is 1-0 to the Arsenal. Finally getting the breakthrough. It's funny how football works, isn't it? Sometimes you see you can have a lot of pressure in the first half, don't score, and straight away at the start of the second half, you get the goal. So, yeah, brilliant stuff. Andy says it's rare to see the goalie so far away from the ball when his shot is from so far. No, it was a very strange positioning from the goalkeeper. So I don't know if the sun, I did say the sun maybe caused her a problem, but it seemed like it did. And Deco says they gave a lot of space and time to Viv. That's a big mistake. It is a very big mistake, you're right. And they've been punished for it. Luckily for us, good finish that was from Viv, actually. And now let's hope we can build on this. We needed a goal, and we've got the goal. And now we need to take advantage of this and push on. And let's go on and win this game comfortably. Now, again, we're coming forward down that far side. The ball ricochets around the air. Almost fell to Jordan Nobbs, but Manchester United can bring it out with Leah Galton, plays it out to that far side, but Arsenal have won it back well. Frida Manor has had a good game. She did look for Viv again. It was that combination that brought about the goal. Now Manchester United looking dangerous themselves, but that's a poor ball. Opportunity to get Leah Galton in there, in there, but the ball, it wasn't a good ball, and it's gone all the way through to goalkeeper Manu Zinsberger. Just rolls it out to Jem Beattie on that far side. The relief is absolutely palpable here as Arsenal finally got the goal. We've got a comment in the chat there from Leonora. Don't know what that means, but I'm sure someone might be able to translate it. I'm sure it's good. It's probably, great goal or something like that. Let's hope so. But anyway, but yeah, so we have got the goal. We are 1-0 up. And we just need to build on this now, don't we? And make sure we get this important 3 points. There's a free kick there given away by Katie McCabe. It's going to be a free kick to Manchester United over on that far side. Katie McCabe seems unsure about what that was given for. Some of the Manchester United players complaining that maybe it should be a yellow card, but in fact, it is going to be a yellow card. Second WSL game in a row that Katie has received a yellow card. And Terry says, yeah, Katie, yellow card, yeah. So have a look at that again in a replay. Well, it was a foul. I suppose you could see why it was given as a yellow card. She did come in quite aggressively. And Guya for Life says, she's taking forever to get up. Well, she is. She's still down now. Maybe it's a more serious injury. She does seem in quite a lot of pain, actually. I don't think it was a bad tackle so much. It just, you could see maybe she's caught her knee. They're just showing a goal again now. I'm not quite sure where the goalie was going. And there was such a big space for Miedemar to put the ball into. She's not going to pass up an opportunity like that, is she? And that's a big goal actually for Arsenal. Really important goal. And we maybe have to thank Mary Earps for her rather strange positioning. But anyway, let's not worry too much about that. We've got the goal. We are in front, and it is happy days. So the Man United player, I'm not sure it is actually. I can't quite see which Man United player it is that's gone down injured. Oh, it's Hansen. Kirsty Hansen it is that's injured. So, but she's back on her feet again now. So maybe she wasn't as bad as she had us all believe. I think it was just her knee, or maybe overstretched her thigh possibly. But anyway, it is going to be a free kick to Manchester United, and Kirsty Hansen is still off the pitch, just receiving a little bit more treatment. Man United take the free kick quickly to Torres Dottir. It's a long ball forward, but it's an Arsenal head that picks it up. But we give it straight back to Manchester. Now we come forward. Jordan Nobbs plays it into the midfield to Leah Walsh has a ball over the top looking for Viv. It's found Viv. She's got a runner inside of Beth Mead. Is Viv going to go on her own? No, Beth Mead now instead pulls it back. Viv, chance on the edge of the 6-yard box. Jordan Nobbs and Viv Meadham seem to get in each other's way a little bit. Couldn't quite get the finish. Beth Mead there made the overlapping run on this near side. It was a long ball over the top initially. It was misjudged by the Manchester United defender, maybe in the sun. Viv found Beth Mead over on that near side. She pulled it back to the edge of the 6-yard box, and as Meadham ran in, it just ran away from her. Usually you'd expect her to have finished that, but it maybe came out a little bit quickly. And in the end, it's run away, and the chance has gone. As good a life there, should have been 2-0. It should have been. Now Manchester United looking to get an equaliser themselves, coming to the edge of the box. Shot comes in, well defended from Moritz there. It was Blundell who ran forward for Manchester United. Now Arsenal can get a counter attack. Jordan Nobbs finds Beth Mead. She's got a lot of space down this near side. Beth Mead. Now the game's really opened up in this second half. Meadham outside her. She finds Meadham running in towards a penalty area. Viv Meadham. Can she get the second goal? She pulls it back across the box at the far post to Katie McCabe. It's a penalty to Arsenal. Katie McCabe on that far side. Viv Meadham's cross found McCabe. It looked like she was going to shoot. Just as she was about to shoot, a challenge came across. I'm not sure who it was. Kane says that should have been 2-0. It should have been. Great 1-2. Bad finish, Terry says there. Adfiz Taylor says there. Good game. Nice goal from Meadham. Griff then says penalty. It is indeed a penalty. Penalty to us. And Terry says penalty as well. Oh, it was a risky challenge from Mannion. You can see why the penalty's been given. She just slid across. And it is a penalty. Of course, Kim Little's now gone off. If you remember, of course, Nikita Paris missed a penalty in the Champions League game in Denmark a week or so ago when Kim Little wasn't playing then either. So she's a penalty taker, isn't she, Kim Little? And she always scores. I wonder who's going to be taking this one. Let's see if we can score from the penalty spot. I wonder who's going to take it, actually. It could be quite interesting to see. Will it be Beth Mead, perhaps? Manny is maybe fortunate not to get a yellow card for that challenge, actually. Katie McCabe now is back to her feet again. Maybe she's going to take the penalty herself, is she? It's unusual for a player who's been fouled to take the penalty. Is it going to be Viv? She's never taken a penalty for Arsenal. No, it's going to be Katie McCabe, actually. She hasn't actually had her best game, Katie McCabe, from set pieces. But let's see, this is a big penalty. This is for Arsenal. And for Katie McCabe, it was her that was fouled. And she's now got an opportunity from the spot to beat Mary Ertz and give Arsenal a precious 2-0 lead. The second half certainly been a lot better from Arsenal in terms of taking their chances. Let's see if Katie McCabe can take this. 56 minutes played. Katie McCabe against Mary Ertz just to make it 2-0. A big moment this is in the game. Katie McCabe. Yes, she puts it in the corner. It is 2-0. Surely that's going to put us in control now of this game. Calm penalty from Katie McCabe. 2-0, says Terry. Nice finish there, says Guna for life. This game, too easy, getting boring now. I wouldn't say that. Definitely not too easy, but it is the important second goal. So it is 2-0 to the Arsenal. Great stuff. Rajendra there says 2-0 to the Arsenal. Goody Fly says, what stadium they're playing? It's Lee Sports Village in Salford. It's not their proper stadium. Their proper stadium's a cliff, but it's getting redeveloped. So they're playing here. They've been playing here since they came up to the WSL. And this is the first time there's been more than one goal in this stadium between Arsenal and Manchester United. And it is Arsenal that's got both of them. Oh, hang on, I need to change the score, don't I? Because it is 2-0. And we need to make sure that everybody has got the right score. So if anyone coming in late can see that Arsenal are indeed at 2-0 up. Look as though we're going to be 4 points clear again at the top of the WSL this afternoon. But Man United coming forward now, looking to try and find a way back. It is a shot comes in there from Ella Toon, or is it a cross? It's gone right across the goal. It's gone out. It is going to be a corner, I think, to Manchester United. I think they got deflected. But it's great stuff from Arsenal. It is 2-0. And Rogers says over 2.5 for me. Well, we'll see what happens now for the rest of this game. There's still over half an hour to play. It is Arsenal 2 up here at Manchester United. Wouba Moy now coming forward from Arsenal from that goal kick. Plays it into midfield to Jordan Nobbs. She tried to find Moritz on this near side, but the ball just bounced away. It's going to be a throw to Manchester United, which they take quickly. If they're going to try and get back into this game, they are going to need something very, very quickly, aren't they? They're coming forward themselves down that far side, crossing towards the 6-yard box. A good header away from Leah Walty. Not very far though. Manchester United still keeping possession with Lucy Staniforth. Now cross comes in from the far side again. Well, it bounces around in the edge of the 6-yard box, but Arsenal do manage to scramble it clear. Jordan Nobbs it was there, and now it's found Viv Miedemar. Maybe Arsenal can get a third goal on a counter-attack, but not this time. Mannion there tidies up. And now Manchester United can come forward themselves with Staniforth. Plays it out to that far side to Blundell. And her ball comes back off Katie McCabe, I think it is. It's going to be a throw to Manchester United over on that far side in line with the penalty area. Russo does a good turn there. She's inside the penalty area. Alicia Russo, can she find an opportunity for Manchester United to get a goal back, which will change the complexion of this game possibly? A cross comes in into the near side net and it goes. It's going to be a goal kick to Arsenal. So suddenly things are looking a lot brighter for Arsenal women in this game now, following a frustrating first half. The goals have come early in the second half. Viv Miedemar with the first, and then that penalty from Katie McCabe. Carter's a bit off topic, but some of these players are gorgeous. It is slightly off topic, yeah. And Prosper says there, we've been awesome in the second half. Yes, we have been awesome in the second half, and let's hope that we continue to be awesome for the rest of the game. And also the next game, which is, of course, the FA Cup final, where we'll need to be awesome in that game, won't we? Wilbur Moy, that's a long ball, switched over to that far side. A good ball as well. Finds Frida Manham, plays the ball inside. Comes across the 6-yard box there, but nobody was there to finish it off. Moritz is looking to get forward now. She's won the ball high up the pitch. And she's got the ball back again. Moritz, can she keep it in? She can. Held up briefly there by Blundell, but it has gone out for a throw. In fact, it's a throw to Manchester United. It must have come off Moritz there. But it is 2-0 to Arsenal, and that's the most important thing. Hannah Blundell, with a study in her eyes, takes his throw up the line, looking for Leah Galton, but it's headed out by Galton. It is going to be a throw to Arsenal this time, which Noah Moritz is going to take on this near side. Arsenal in total control of this game now. 61 minutes played. Manchester United women 0, Arsenal 2. It's what we wanted. And let's hope we can see this through now. Manchester United are preparing a substitute, I believe, to come on possibly. They need something different, don't they, if they're going to find a way back into this game, because Arsenal have been a much better team. Now Leah Walty coming forward for Arsenal. Plays the ball forward. That's a good ball now. Jordan Nobbs on this near side. She's got a little bit of space. Can she get a cross in? She's got Beth Mead outside. Beth Mead now inside the penalty area. Can Beth Mead get a cross in? She's held up there. It's gone out for a goal kick there. Maybe Beth Mead needed to drill that across the box a little bit quicker. Terry says there, looks like Kim's got a groin injury. Hope it ain't a bad one. Yeah, possibly then. Let's hope it isn't a bad one. You're right, because we definitely need her to be fit. Luckily, we've got 2 weeks without a game, so she's got time to rest and recover and get treatment. And hopefully she's fit for the cup final, because with Leah Williamson out, the last thing we need is Kim Little out as well. They're just showing that first goal again. I'm still not quite sure what the goalkeeper was doing. And then Katie McCabe's penalty. She didn't mess around with that, did she? Not the usual penalty taker, of course, it's Kim Little, but anyway. A mistake actually there from Leah Walty in midfield means Manchester United have got opportunity to attack now with Russo. Now it's in to Ella Toon. Manchester United now looking to try to get a goal back. A shot comes in from the edge of the box. It's blocked by Catley. Viv then picks up a loose ball, but Manchester United again have won it back. But good play from Arsenal. Mannion switches the play to Staniforth. playing a bit deeper in the second half. Staniforth lost the ball over top. It was a penalty. It's a shot. There's an opportunity. Good save from Zinsberger there. It was a shot from Zellum inside the penalty area. The Arsenal defence switched off briefly. Good save from Zinsberger. That cross comes in from Leah Galton, and Arsenal are just under a little bit of pressure now for the first time in this second half. Manchester United keeping possession. Staniforth now plays the ball in to the edge of the penalty area. It comes out to this near side again with Galton. That's a decent cross towards the penalty spot, but again it's headed clear by Arsenal. I think that was Steph Catley that time with that header clear, and Catley again, good defending. It's going to be a goal kick to Arsenal, but that was a chance there, the first real big opportunity the Man United have had in this game. Actually, it was a really good save. The ball over the top. It was Zellum that was in, and it was a good save with her feet there. It was a first time effort there. It was a good ball from Staniforth. Good shot there from Zellum. A good save from Zinsberger with her right leg. And as Terry says there, good save. It should be 2-1. It was a good opportunity there to make it 2-1. Don't know where the Arsenal defence briefly disappeared. And it was a good save from Zinsberger, who this season has been really reliable. When we've needed her, she's come up with the goods. And that was an important save, that, because 2-1 at this stage with more than 25 minutes to play could have been a nervy kind of ending to this game. But that was a good save, and now Zinsberger's going to get the ball again and kicks it clear down that far side. It's gone out for a throw on halfway to Manchester United. 64.5 minutes played. That could be the turning point in this game. That save there from Zinsberger to keep it at 2-0. Makes it a little bit more comfortable, doesn't it, for Arsenal? But there's still work to do yet if we're going to get these 3 points. It seems looked as though we were going to be pretty comfortable. Good start to the second half, but Man United have got back into this game a little bit more now. They're coming forward again down the far side. Ella Toon now faced by Frida Manham. She gets a crossing low towards the near post, but Jem Beat is there to clear it away, but it does only come back to Ella Toon. And now Frida Manham sticks her foot in, but it has gone out for a throw to Manchester United. They've now built up a little bit of momentum in these last 5 minutes or so. They had that one big opportunity, and now they're looking for another one. Ball dinked in towards the penalty area. Leah Galton was just behind her. Jem Beattie comes in. In fact, she was offside. Galton was offside, and it is going to be a free kick to Arsenal. We just need to regroup a little bit, don't we? That Man United pressure there. We just need to get our foot back on the ball again, keep a bit of possession, and just see this little bit of pressure out, and then I'm sure we can regain control. Jordan Nobbs there finds Wouba Moy. Back to Manu Zinsberger, who made that really important save a couple of moments ago. Arsenal now trying to play it out from the back. Wouba Moy up this near side to Maritz. Now Arsenal have got away from that press, and now we can come forward again. Maritz, she's got Beth Mead in front of her. She finds Beth Mead on this near touchline. Can Arsenal get the third goal? That will really put the seal on this victory. Falls back low to Wouba Moy. Pings the ball over to the far side. That's a good ball. Looking for Steph Catley, who does well actually. She's got Katie McCabe for company, but she goes past the defender and then she wins a corner. Steph Catley, really good play that was from the Australian down that far side. And Arsenal have got a corner. Relieves a little bit of that pressure from the last 5 minutes. It was a good ball actually from Wouba Moy initially. And Steph Catley did well. And Arsenal have now got a corner. The Manchester United defenders will have the sun in their eyes as well. Could be an opportunity to get this third goal. The corner is going to be over on that far side. Wouba Moy's in there. She got a goal in midweek, of course. This is going to be Katie McCabe with the corner. In towards the near post. It's flicked on. Goes all the way across. It's scrambled away. Wouba Moy with a shot. Man United do scramble it clear. Almost a third goal for Arsenal, but still in possession now. Ball plays back in by Leah Walty. Chested down by Viv Miedema, but a shot comes in from Steph Catley. It's gone over the top. Catley was claiming a deflection, but I don't think it was. It was Walty there with a cross. Viv Miedema just chested it down, and Catley's shot has gone high into the stand behind the goal. And it remains 2-0, and it is a goal kick now. which Mary Earps is going to take for Manchester United. It's a long free kick towards halfway. Man United do pick the ball up. Blundell plays it forward, looking for Galton. Good header that was from Woogan, defensive header. And it's gone out for a throw to Manchester United on this near side. Taken by Blundell. Manchester United keeping possession. And Arsenal now won a free kick. That foul on Beth Mead by Blundell. They've had a couple of challenges, those two, haven't they, in this game. Beth Mead has won a free kick for Arsenal. Just got in front of the Manchester United defender. And she was then fouled. And it is going to be a free kick to Arsenal, right on halfway on this near side. And Beth Mead walks away unharmed. And it's going to be Moritz with his free kicks. He plays it short to Leah Walty. Plays it outline to Beth Mead tonight. This is good football from Arsenal. Miedemar to Mead. Oh, that was a loose ball. It was a shame because that was a good break, actually. Good play for Arsenal. Mead's touch was a little bit loose. And now Manchester United have got the ball back in midfield. And now it's over on that far side. Manchester United looking to find a way back into this game. Staniforth, who's been one of the better players for Manchester United. That's a good crossing towards the 6-yard box towards Galton. Again, the Arsenal defence a little bit shaky there. It's gone out for a corner. I think it was Woogan Moy come across. Or was it Moritz? No, in fact, it was Moritz. Just got in front of Leah Galton there. The corner's taken quickly. It's across to the far post. The header comes in, but it's gone wide. It was Russo with the header. Terry says there, good defending by Moritz. Yeah, no, it was really good defending by Moritz. That deep high cross there to the far post. Russo got up, but just put it wide from a tight angle. Terry says there, I hope Paris gets 15-minute run out. Yeah, she may more likely too, I would have thought. Now there's a problem for Arsenal. Zinsberger, the goalkeeper, has gone down in the 6-yard box. So it looks like it could be a thigh injury. She might need some treatment now. Or is it a cramp, maybe? Is it a hip? We certainly don't need Zinsberger to be injured, do we? 2 weeks away from the cup final. Maybe this international break might be coming at a good time, actually, for us. Christopher's in the chat there. He says, come on, you Gunners. Yes, come on, you Gunners. We're certainly doing well so far. It's been a good second half. We've got the goals. Yes, we've been under a little bit of pressure in the last 10 minutes or so, but apart from that one chance which Zinsberger saved, we've been reasonably in control, haven't we? And now Zinsberger is down injured, which is a little bit of a worry. I'll say ahead of the big cup final in 2 weeks. But I say luckily we don't have a game next weekend, so everybody's got plenty of opportunity to rest and recover. Or apart from those on international duty, of course. But if Zinsberger's injured, maybe that might not be a bad thing for next week. But anyway, Jonas there has just called the girls in for a little bit of a tactical chat there and a drink. And let's hope that makes a difference for us now. There's just, 20 minutes or so to play. I don't know where Zinsberger picked up that injury. Because it wasn't from that previous attack, because that header, Zinsberger wasn't called into any action there. So I'm not quite sure where she picked up injury, but she's back on her feet again. And let's hope that it's nothing too serious. Maybe it was just a little cramp and she just needed a stretch off. And she's going to take this goal kick that she kicks it with the leg that was injured. So let's assume that she's okay. Beattie now with the ball, plays it into midfield, looking for Jordan Nobbs. It was a bit of a loose pass, actually, and Leah Galton picked it up for Manchester United, who are now looking to come forward again themselves. Also got a little bit more ragged in the last 10 minutes, it has to be said. Beth Mead's now picked that ball up. So a nice ball to Jordan Nobbs. Got a little bit of space in midfield. Viv's over on the far side. Good ball looking for her, but it was well defended by Manny, and she read it well and got the header in. And now Manchester United looking to come forward themselves. Ella Toombs not had much influence on this game. The England forward. The ball played forward there. Now there's a little bit of space here for Blundell on this near side. Moritz now coming across. Can she stop the cross? Blundell dinks the ball in towards the 6-yard box, but it goes straight into the arms of Zinsberger, who falls on the ball. And we've got a comment in the chat there from Hagior, says Arsenal are going to win 3-1. They might well do. I'm hoping they might win 3-0 and keep a clean sheet. But anyway, as long as we win, that's the main thing, isn't it? And we're certainly on the right track. Man United are about to bring on a substitute by the look of it. We'll see who that is now. Viv's just charged the ball down, but it goes back. Torres Dottir plays it back to goalkeeper Mary Earps. She maybe could do with a baseball cap with that sun in her eyes. But anyway, Man United now are trying to come forward down this near side. Galton again, but Beth Mead's picked up the ball now. Jordan Nobbs. She could maybe have a run at the Manchester United defence here. Jordan Nobbs. She finds Beth Mead. She's got Maritz on this near side, but that ball's going to run out. Is it? No, it doesn't. Beth Mead keeps it in. She did really well there. Now she's found Maritz. Can we get the ball into the box? She plays it square instead to Leah Walty. About 40 yards out now. She's gone backwards a little bit, but she's found Jen Beattie. Jen Beattie plays it over to this near side to Steph Catley. In to Frida Manham, who's had a good game. The Norwegian, good season. Let's be honest, she's been brilliant. Sorry, that's Katie McCabe out there with that ball. Twisted and turning. She's won a throw now, Katie McCabe. Now she finds Frida Manham. The shot there is blocked, but Arsenal. Oh, it's another foul, is it? It's another penalty, is it? Oh, it's just outside the box. Beth Mead with a turn. It was Frida Manham's shot. Man United cleared it away, but not very far. Beth Mead came onto it right on the edge of the penalty. It was Blundell who fouled her. Blundell has now received a yellow card. And Arsenal got a free kick right on the edge of the box. Was she inside the box? I think she was, you know. I think if VAR were there, that would have been a second penalty to Arsenal. Beth Mead there. She knocked the ball past Blundell. Blundell's brought her down. It is in the box. It should have been a penalty. Blundell's standing inside the box when the referee sees it, so I'm not quite sure why she didn't give the penalty there. The foul was inside the box. It should be a penalty, but it's actually a free kick right on the edge of the box instead. It is a dangerous area, but it's quite close to the goal, so it's going to be difficult to get the free kick up and over the wall, isn't it, from this close in? But we'll see. This is an opportunity for Arsenal to get a third goal. Not quite sure he's going to take this. There's 6 Arsenal players all lined up around the ball. Kathleen McCabe, Jordan Nobbs, Frida Manham, Beth Mead. Manham and Mead have now walked away. Viv Miedemar is still over it as well. And Katie McCabe, Jordan Nobbs and Steph Catley. Jordan Nobbs now moves away. So we've gone from 6 down to 3. I think it might be Miedemar with this free kick. It is Miedemar over the wall. Oh, he's hit the top of the crossbar from Viv Miedemar. That was always going to be the issue. It was so close to the goal. It was going to be hard to get it up and down in time. She almost did it. Miedemar there. It was a lovely free kick, actually. She did get it over the wall. Didn't quite come down enough. Hit the top of the crossbar. But a good effort that was. Pretty much the best you can hope for from there. You've got to hope it's going to dip a bit more than it did. Didn't quite manage to, and it just hit the top of the crossbar. Opportunity there to make it 3. Arsenal have made a substitution. Actually, Katie McCabe has gone off, and I think it might be Nikita Paris who's come on. So I think Beth Mead might go over to the left-hand side, and Nikita Paris may well play over on this right-hand side instead. Katie McCabe get a lot of congratulations from the substitutes. Terry says, yeah, Paris on. She is indeed, and it looks like she's going to be playing over on the right-hand side. Nikita Paris. Opportunity for her to get her first WSL goal maybe in these last 13, 14 minutes. There'll be a little bit of stoppage time in the second half. There's been 1 or 2 more injuries than there was in the first half. Well, that's a loose kick from Zinsberger, actually, but Jen Beattie will get her out of trouble. Plays the ball up the line and wins a throw for Arsenal. Time is against Manchester United now, and it's really in our favour. Looks like we are going to increase our lead at the top of the table to 4 points. And of course, Chelsea do play later on. In fact, they're kicking off in about 10 minutes against Birmingham, where you would imagine they'll be far too strong for them. But you never know. But we've done our job anyway. That's all we can do. Man United made a substitute as well. It's Carrie Jones has come on for Kirsty Hansen. And now also won another free kick, which the Manchester United players didn't look very happy about. But anyway, it is a free kick to Arsenal. And we're coming down towards the last 10 minutes now. 12 minutes to play. There will be a bit of stoppage time in the second half, I'm sure, as we head down towards what's going to be hopefully a really, really big Arsenal victory, an important Arsenal victory. Jordan Nobbs now picks the ball up in midfield. Wasn't a great ball again from Zinsberger. Maybe her leg is causing a few problems. Steph Catley now on that far side finds Beth Mead, lays the ball off to Jordan Nobbs again. Plays the ball up the line, looking for the running behind of Nikita Parrish, but goalkeeper Earps is out. And she throws the ball quickly out to Blundell. Arsenal do look now in total control of this game as we move down towards the last 10 minutes. It is Manchester United 0, Arsenal 2. Those 2 goals early in the second half from Viv Miedemar and Katie McCabe penalty after McCabe herself had been brought down. But now Galton's on the counter-attack for Manchester United, but the offside flag's up. And that attack will come to nothing. So we are now 79.5 minutes played. Arsenal looking comfortably on the way to a big 3 points, which is going to increase our lead temporarily at least to 4 points until Chelsea play later. That's a long ball there from Leah Walshy from that free kick. Torres Dottier heads the ball clear, but not for very far. Jordan Nobbs now picks it up free to man and plays it on to Viv Miedemar. We're going to get a third goal. Oh, Miedemar tried to play it through to Beth Mead, but it was well defended in the end by a combination of Battel and Mannion. And now Manchester United do manage to clear the ball, but only as far as Leah Walshy. Jem Beattie there slides in with a tackle, wins the ball. Fairly, says the referee. The crowd don't seem to agree. Jem Beattie's actually got herself injured in that challenge, which is a bit of a worry. Wilbur Moy now on this near side for Arsenal. Plays the ball to Moritz on the touchline here on this near side. Plays it into midfield to Paris. And then Paris kicks it out. So Jem Beattie can maybe receive a little bit of treatment. It's just following that earlier challenge that she made. A heavy challenge that she put in actually to win the ball on halfway. She did win the ball. She went in on the substitute Jones, but she won the ball. It was a 50-50 ball, and Jem Beattie won it, but she's maybe come out slightly worse in that challenge actually, and she's now getting a little bit of treatment. I think the Manchester United player kind of went into her on the follow-through actually, so that's what's caused the injury. But Jem Beattie is now getting a drink as well. Hopefully she's okay to continue. We certainly don't need any more defenders getting injured, do we? Ahead of the cup final in a couple of weeks' time. It was a heavy challenge, actually. It was a 50-50. The referee made the right decision not to give a free kick. But Jem Beattie, unfortunately, has come out of it worse. Anyway, Arsenal now look as though they're going to be making another substitution as Viv Miedemar sorts out her ponytail. And it's going to be Caitlin Ford who's going to come on. Beattie's now just going off to the side of the pitch, having received some treatment. I'm not sure who's going to go off for Caitlin Ford. I've got a feeling it might be Beth Mead. But we will see. Maybe Caitlin Ford will play down the left-hand side for these final 8 minutes, plus 2 or 3 minutes of stoppage time, maybe 4 actually. The ball's now back in play. It was a throw to Manchester United. Jem Beattie is back on again, and Manchester United allow her to jog back into her position before challenging for the ball. It's now back with Zinsberger. And now the play can continue at full pace as Jem Beattie is back on. That's a good ball up the line from Catley, but it's not going to find an Arsenal player. And it's gone all the way through to goalkeeper Mary Earps. So Caitlin Ford is about to come on for Arsenal next time the ball goes out of play. I think it might well be Beth Mead who makes way for her. So a good game, Beth Mead. Jordan Nobbs now in midfield. If actually finds Beth Mead down that far side. this could be Beth Mead's last contribution to this game. She has the ball taken off her actually by Staniforth, I think it was, and Arsenal have now won a throw. And is this going to be the opportunity to make that substitution? Caitlin Ford is about to come on for Arsenal, the Australian. She had a good game the other night against Koga, got a goal, of course, important goal in that game. But Arsenal don't make the substitution yet. We're still coming forward now down this far side. Viv plays the ball into the box looking for Nikita Paris. She's done well, Nikita Paris. Worked hard there, won the ball. And now it's with Frida Manham over on that far side in a little shady bit by the stand. And then she goes back to Jem Beattie. She's got Wu and Moy in support. She finds goalkeeper Zinsberger instead. And Zinsberger goes long. That's a good ball actually. Found Jordan Nobbs in space, but the ball bounced off her. And Hannah Blundell was able to pick it up. And then Katie Zellum. And now it's gone back to goalkeeper Mary Ertz. We're into the last 6 minutes of normal time now. Plus 3 or 4 minutes maybe of stoppage time. A long ball forward there. Good header by Leah Walty, I think it was. Torres Dottir now for Manchester United. Finds her centre-back partner Mannion. And the game's almost fizzling out a little bit now. In these final few minutes, Arsenal are in total control, 2-0 up. And Steph Catley's going to let that run out, as she know. The ball's kept in actually by Manchester United. And now Russo over on that far side. Surely that's an offside. It is an offside against Ella Toon. And Leah Gorton had an opportunity to tap it into the empty net, but it wasn't offside. It was against Carrie Jones, actually. In fact, it's Miedemar who's going off. The first goal scorer. 3 games in a row she scored now. It's going to be Caitlin Ford coming on for these last 3 or 4 minutes. Looks like she's going to be playing through the middle. Another good performance from Miedemar today. Got herself another goal. Played really well. And she's proved to be the match winner, getting that first goal. Really important that was. And as Terry says there, Ford coming on for Viv now. Now Beth Mead over on that far side can also get a third goal, which would put the seal on an impressive afternoon's work for the team in yellow today. Nice turn out from Leah Walty. A ball pinged over the top. It's going to be an early opportunity for Caitlin Ford. Is it? Oh, the ball just hit her on the back as she was running forward and bounced away from her. That was her first touch, actually. Imagine if she'd scored that goal, would have been great. Here we are taking her down that far side. Frida Manham. She finds Beth Mead to see, and it's going to be a goal kick, actually, in the end. And we are now into the last 4 minutes of normal time, plus a little bit of stoppage time. Arsenal are edging closer to these vital 3 points today. Absolutely vital 3 points it will be to keep our lead over Chelsea at the top of the table. Man United have just made another substitution. It's Katie Zellum's gone off, and it's Boa Rise has come on for Manchester United. Another Norwegian, actually. That's the second Norwegian in the team for Manchester United, with Torres Dottir, and also, of course, Arsenal's Frida Manham as well, because there's a few Norwegians on the pitch. As we finish this game with what's looking more and more likely to be a really big and impressive and important Arsenal victory to keep us top of the WSL going into the international break. Steph Catley there plays the ball back to Ruben Moy. That's a good ball towards Frida Manham, who's been impressive today for Arsenal. That's a good ball to Beth Mead over on that far side. She's got Caitlin Ford in the box and Nikita Paris on the far side. She finds Steph Catley instead into the box. Oh, good sliding tackle that, actually. But Catley's won the ball back as she managed to win a corner. I know she has a Man United do keep the ball in. But Beth Mead has won it back for Arsenal, and she's pulled back. Again, it looked like it was inside the area, but the referee's given a free kick right on the edge. We could have had 3 penalties in this second half. That was a substitute who's just come on, actually. Boriso gave away that free kick. Pulling back Beth Mead. Beth Mead just got in front of her there. The initial foul was outside the box, to be fair. And Beth Mead wins a lot of free kicks. She's won a lot of free kicks in this game. She's won another one here just by her hard work. In fact, it looks like it probably was a penalty. But anyway, it's been given as a free kick right on the edge of the penalty, just over on that far side, Arsenal's left. Probably not an opportunity for a shot. Just maybe whip that ball in bit in between the penalty spot and the 6-yard box. Jem Beattie's in there. It's Beth Mead and Catley over. It's going to be Beth Mead with a delivery. Playing over to the far side. It's over hit, actually. I don't know if Catley can keep this in. Wilburn White can keep this in. She does. And she wins Arsenal a corner, does she? Surely that's a corner. What's the linesman given? It clearly looked like a corner. But no, it's been given as a goal kick. Nikita Parrish is speaking to the referee. It did look like it came off the Manchester United defender, but it has been given as a goal kick instead. I don't think it's going to matter too much in the overall scheme of this game, but anyway, it should have been a free kick. Katie McCabe has been given a player of the match. I mean, she had a decent game, but some of her set-piece deliveries wasn't that good. I'd have maybe been tempted to give it to Frida Manham. Katie McCabe actually got an ice pack on her foot. Must have been from that challenge that happened earlier on in the second half. But anyway, I personally would have given player of the match to Frida Manham, but Man United are now coming forward looking for what will surely only now be a consolation as we are into the final minute of the 90 here at Leigh Sports Village. It's been a good afternoon's work from Arsenal. We've had to work hard for this win as well. It's been a good performance overall from Arsenal. We've done what we needed to do. We've been pretty solid at the back for the most part, and we've offered enough threat going forward. Steph Catley keeps that in there to prevent it going out for a corner to Manchester United, but they've still got the ball over on that far side, looking to try to see if they can get a late consolation. But can Arsenal keep another clean sheet? That's a dangerous ball into the box there, but it fires off the substitute Jones. It's gone behind for a goal kick. If she's got that ball under control there, the substitute, it could have been an opportunity maybe for her to get a strike at goal. Instead, it comes off her and it's gone behind for a goal kick. We are going to have 5 minutes of stoppage time, as Terry says there in the chat. I thought there'll be a few minutes because there's been 1 or 2 injuries. We are now just into that 5 minutes now. It's a goal kick to Manu Zinsberger. It's flicked on by Frida Manham. And it has now gone out for a throw to Manchester United over on that far side. It's going to be only a second defeat of the season for Mark Skinner in charge of Manchester United. It's the top 2 teams they've lost to, Chelsea and Arsenal, both here at home. Arsenal haven't quite been as clinical as Chelsea were that day when they scored 6, but you still only get the 3 points. And it's what we needed today, and it's what we've got. Potentially tricky looking game. Wilbur Moy now is going to come across to tidy this up for Arsenal. Finds Zinsberger, and she manages to clear it long. But it only goes through to Torres Dottir for Manchester United. And she plays it to Blundell on this near side under pressure from Nikita Parrish. We have now played nearly a minute and a half of stoppage time at the end of this game. And surely now Arsenal have got the points that we so desperately needed. It's been hard work. It's been a bit of a battle at times, but we've got the job done. And that's what champions have to do, or potential champions, shall we say. You have to win games. You have to grind out victories sometimes, and we've done that today. We have been a better team overall. I think we thoroughly deserved the victory, but it's not been easy. Man United have played pretty well, but we've just done enough. And there's another injury now to Torres Dottir, the Norwegian defender. Looks like it's a facial injury there. She went to head the ball under pressure from Caitlin Ford. It was a Caitlin Ford's elbow in her face, not on purpose. She was just trying to get the ball in the sunshine, and she did win the head of Caitlin Ford, but she did catch the Norwegian in the face, and she is now receiving some treatment, which is going to add a little bit more stoppage time on probably at the end of this game. But it is going to be hopefully finishing in an Arsenal victory now. We are 2.5 minutes away. We've got Tiger Aguna there, says, come on Arsenal, indeed, come on Arsenal. We are heading for a victory in front of the Arsenal fans there behind that goal. Looking rather cold, some of them. A chilly day in the northwest for Arsenal, but it's going to be a successful day as things stand. the Manchester United defender, Torres Dottir, is just having to go off, having received treatment on the pitch. The ball is currently with the Manchester United goalkeeper, Mary Earps. The referee is just going to drop the ball so we can continue. And Torres Dottir is going to come back on. Not quite sure what's happening, actually. There seems to be a break in play at the minute. The referee doesn't seem sure what's happening either. And in fact, the referee's got the ball back again in her arms. I'm not quite sure what she's doing. Oh, okay. So she's blown a whistle now. The ball is back with Mary Earps, and Torres Dottir can come back onto the pitch now for Manchester United. Mary Earps goes long instead. Good header from Frida Manor, who's covered every blade of grass today for Arsenal. Nikita Pash is just trying to shepherd this ball out. It stays in, and instead she's giving away a throw-in to Manchester United. We are now in the final minute of the 5. There's going to be another minute or so added on top, isn't there, for that injury just there to the Manchester United defender. Man United are coming forward themselves now. Blundell plays it in to the feet of Ella Toon. But Arsenal win the ball back. That was Caitlin Ford, but Paris has given it away back to Blundell. Are Manchester United going to get a very, very late consolation goal in this game? There's not a lot of urgency about their play, to be fair now. I think they've resigned themselves to the fact that they are going to suffer another defeat, their second defeat of the season, but they may well get a goal now. The ball almost came through there to Russo, but Arsenal do scramble it clear, but not for very far. Now Nikita Paris can break forward. Arsenal going to get a third goal on the counter-attack in these final stages. Jordan Nobbs plays it out to the far side to Beth Mead. We have now played the 5 minutes of stoppage time. It's just whatever else we're going to have added on now at the end of this game. Jem Beattie now plays it to Wooben Moy. We're just counting down the final few seconds now. Wooben Moy plays it up this near side to Noah Moritz. Been impressive again. Moritz at right back. And she has just won a throw to Arsenal. And surely that will be that. In fact, there's a slight hold up in the play. Not quite sure what's happening. Is that the end or not? Oh, Arsenal going to make a substitution in the final few seconds. It's Anna Patton who is coming on. Not quite sure who's gone off. It is actually Moritz over on that far side. Not quite sure what the point of that substitution was other than to waste a little bit more time. And Moritz goes away, and Anna Patton is going to take this throw in. That will probably be the only thing she'll be able to do in this game. But it might be the last action of this game. We have now played 6 minutes of stoppage time. The throw up the line, looking for Caitlin Ford, who tries to wriggle her way around the Manchester United defender. And the pattern again gets another touch of the ball. Just played it into the corner where Manchester United can clear it away. Now it's Russo turns well in midfield. Manchester United are going to finish the game on top, are they? No, they're not. It goes out for a throw to Arsenal, and surely that will be that. It's going to be Anna Patton again. He took a couple of throws in a short, brief time that she's been on. This one's in a more defensive area of the pitch. She takes a throw now up the line, looking for Paris, who flicks it on. And there goes the full-time whistle. It's a big victory for Arsenal. Manchester United 2, Arsenal 0. A game that Arsenal simply had to win. We have won. Hard work we made of it there, but we got the job done in the end, and that's the most important thing. 2 goals early in the second half. It was Viv Miedemar with the first goal. A strange goal in many ways it was. It was Frida Manor on that left-hand side. Played the ball into Viv. She had a little bit of space. She managed to run forward, not close down. And then the goalkeeper, Mary Earps, was positioned over on the left-hand side of the goal. Left a big, massive gap for Miedemar to finish. She's having a conversation currently with the England Lionesses coach. Of course, they worked together in the Netherlands, didn't they, before? But anyway, that was the first goal. And soon afterwards, Katie McCabe was brought down in the box. It was Miedemar who played the ball across to her. She was fouled by the defender, Aonte Mannion, and it was Katie McCabe herself who took the penalty, of course, with Kim Little had gone off at half-time with a slight groin injury. So it was McCabe who took and scored the penalty, and that made it 2-0. And after that, it was fairly comfortable for Arsenal. There was one save made by Zinsberger from who was it had a shot? Katie Zellum, wasn't it? It was a good save with Zinsberger's leg. That was the closest Man United came to a goal. In the end, it was a comfortable victory for Arsenal. They had to work hard for it, but we've got the job done. It's finished Manchester United 0, Arsenal 2, and we are currently 4 points clear of Chelsea, although they are playing. They've just kicked off against Birmingham. Going for Life says, nice commentary, good stream. Rich, when's the next women's match? The next women's match actually is the FA Cup final on the 5th of December. It's international break next week. So there's no WSL games, and then Arsenal playing a cup final on the 5th of December against Chelsea. So that's the next game. Terry says they're well-deserved 3 points by our girls. Yeah, it was well-deserved. We were the better team. We had to work for it, but we got the job done. And Tiger and Green says, yes, well done, girls, indeed. And Terry says, isn't it nice to see Man United fans with gloom on their faces 2 days on the trot? Indeed it is. And luckily, we haven't got gloom on our faces 2 days on the trot, because that wouldn't be nice, would it? Adeko there says, job done. Can't believe McCabe man in the match. Maybe she was better in the second half. I wouldn't say she was better or worse. I thought she was pretty similar in the second half as she had been in the first half. Personally, for me, I thought Frida Manning was the best player on the pitch today. I thought she was brilliant, and it was good to see. Good to see that. But they're just showing a goal again. A strange goal. I don't know where the goalkeeper was. She moved right over to the left-hand side, lost her bearings completely, and it made it nice and easy for me to find the massive gap that was in the goal to get the important first goal. She was never going to miss that, was she, from there? And when you need a goal, and we were helped there quite massively by the goalkeeper, and he says a good second half. Yeah, we got the job done. I thought we probably played better in the first half, actually, but in the second half we got the goals and won the game. Adeko says should have got 2 penalties. Yeah, we should have had 2 other penalties plus the one we got. I agree. That one both on Beth Mead, wasn't they? Just inside the box, the fouls were, but it didn't matter in the end, did it? We've got the job done, and as Imperative View says there, 3 points indeed. That was what we needed today. We'd have took a scrappy 1-0. We've got I wouldn't say a scrappy 2-0. It's a good 2-0. Fully deserved 2-0 as well. And Terry says they only need England to beat USA now, and a bad weekend has turned into not too bad. Yeah, it's got better, hasn't it? The weekend's got better as it's gone on. And it's made a massive difference, actually. The penalty there, they're just showing the challenge for the penalty. It was Viv again at the heart of that, played the ball across the penalty area, and it was a clumsy challenge, as I just said. Actually, I kind of agree with that for the penalty, and Katie McCabe took it and scored it, and that's what you need. Kamai says this kind of performance is excellent when things are looking hard. Well done, Arsenal. It's an improvement we are seeing in defence, and midfield was excellent. No, I agree, the midfield was excellent. Now let's think about the final. Exactly. It was a good defensive performance. I was a bit worried, actually, after the other night. I wasn't sure that Woober, Moy and BT were quite on their game, but they haven't played together enough. And, we're going to need them, aren't we, for these big games coming up, of course, the next game, the cup final, and then the big Barcelona game as well. So, it was good that the defence played well today. Yeah, I thought the midfield helped them out a lot. They were solid, that midfield, weren't they? Really, really good. Leah Walty was great as well. Frida Manning was great. Kim Little was maybe not quite her best in that first half. She had a good opportunity, didn't she, which she didn't maybe make the most of. But I felt as though we should have had another 2 penalties. They're just showing the first one there. That was inside the box. Clearly, that's a penalty. It's in the box. That second one should have been another penalty, and the third one as well. So, and as Terry says there, let's hope Kim and Katie recover quickly. Yeah, no, let's hope they do. Luckily, we don't have a game next week, or it is international, so we'll have to see. Obviously, it doesn't affect Kim because she's retired, but it might. Maybe Katie needs a bit of a rest. Let's hope that she gets a bit of a rest in the cup final. And Kamai says there, I like the character and the mentality of the team, and I see good things ahead. No, I agree. They've got a really good mentality. We saw that last week when we went a goal behind against Tottenham and things were going against us. We battled back and got a draw. Adeko says there, hope Kim is okay. Please no more injury news. Who else on the bench if Beattie really injured just now? Well, that's the problem, isn't it? And a pattern maybe could come in. I'm not sure, actually, who would play there. Leah Walty played in defence in the week, didn't she, in the second half, so maybe she's an option there. The general says there, Katie and Beth show good determination and it was between them and Frida. Yeah, Beth was brilliant again, wasn't she? We expect that from Beth, though, don't we? We don't expect anything else from her because she's a brilliant player. Just talk to Katie McCabe now.
Bearing in mind the frustrating draw at Spurs last weekend. Yeah, of course. I think we created enough chances last weekend to win the game. We took the positives from that game into this. And we knew, as I said, it was going to be a difficult place to come and get the 3 points. But I'm delighted the team obviously executed the game plan, and we can leave with the 3 points.
Okay, so you are the Barclays Player of the Match. Congratulations, there's your trophy.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So Katie there got her Player of the Match award, which maybe was slightly, I'm not really sure, strange decision. Perhaps she had a good game. I thought everybody for Arsenal played well today. There was no one had a poor game. I just thought there was a little bit, other players who maybe looked a little bit better. And they've just put the league table up without including this game, which seems a bit strange. So the BBC need to sort that out. They've got the, are they including Chelsea's game? No. Anyway, let's not worry about that. Rajendra says there, the determination is what makes a difference with confidence and good stamina for the game. Yeah, no, we're doing well at the minute. Terry says there, let's hope Birmingham can hold out for another 70 minutes. I'm assuming it must still be 0-0 then, is it? Let's hope they can. Personally, I don't think they will. Hang on, Jonas is on. Let's have a little listen to Jonas, shall we?
Very, especially in the first half, I think we got the game very much to what we liked it to be, except for maybe the first 10 minutes there. Then we know the second half is going to be a little bit more open. I think we exploited that well in the beginning of the second half, and then you can see that it has been a tight schedule for us, but we're defending it well all the way to the end. So I'm very pleased with the win, pleased with the clean sheet, and very pleased with the game plan as well, how that worked for at least the first 60 minutes.
You were awarded one penalty. Did you feel you should have been given more today?
Yeah, I would think so. I think there is one situation that's probably inside where we get a free kick. I think you have one of those instances with Keats as well, when she gets a hit on the leg, and I think that's the important ones for a referee. If we want players standing up, because I like that Keats standing up, but in that case as well, we need to award the penalty in those situations, because it's obviously a challenge that's not going for the ball. So I think those are the decisions that will help the players to make better decisions as well.
Jonas, thank you for speaking to us.
Thanks.
Well, I'm sure Jonas.
So that was Jonas there with his thoughts there on the game today. Yeah, he's probably right. The first 60 minutes, I thought we played pretty well. We were the better team. We got the goals, and then after that, it was 2-0. We just had to manage it, and I thought we managed the game pretty well after that, didn't we? And got the job done in a professional way, which was great to see. And let's hope that we can have a little bit of a rest and build back up for the cup final in a couple of weeks' time. Adeko says that overall, I really don't like the way we held the ball too long, especially in midfield. We should learn to make quick pass and open the space like Barca did to us. Sometimes it's not always that easy, is it? You have to manage the game that you've got. And I thought we did okay today. We did the job we had to do. And Magenda says this is what the men's team now need to build. No, exactly. We're a long way off that, aren't we? Bashir says, hi, my bro. Good evening. Good evening, mate. Hope you're well. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the game. And the truth sets free is back. He says, this man is a legend. Well, I'll try my best. And then he says, come on, you Spurs, to just spoil it, really. But anyway, not to worry. Tottenham are playing, of course, today, aren't they? Which will be interesting. Might have to watch a bit of that later. Bashir says, who scored, please? Update for me. The first goal was Viv Miedemar early in the second half, a shot from the edge of the box. And then the second goal was Katie McCabe, a penalty. After she was brought down actually in the box, and she scored the penalty. Kim Little had gone off at half time with an injury, so Katie McCabe took over penalty duties and scored. We hit the bar in the first half with Beth Mead. Viv Miedemar hit the bar with a penalty in the second half, with a free kick, in the second half. So we could have won a little bit more comfortably, but it was a good result, a good performance, and we got the job done. And yeah, we move on now to the cup final in 2 weeks' time. Rajendra says, good commentary again and better than the BBC version. Well, thank you very much. I do try. I'd like to be better than the BBC. That's ambition. And the Truth Sets Free says, we stole 2 points from you. You certainly did last week. And the Truth Sets Free also says, yeah, so much better, so many Arsenal fans missing out. Well, there are, but I'm sure they'll find me eventually. And the Truth Sets Free says, you have me into the women's game now, thanks. They are great. Games are cracking. No, they are. The games are really good. And I'm glad that you're starting to watch them as well, because it deserves a bigger audience, because it's great football. And Rajendra says, see you again later. Bye. Yep, see you later, mate. Take it easy. Thanks for tuning in. Speak to you again very, very soon. So, yeah, it's finished in an important Arsenal victory, a good Arsenal victory. And we've got to be happy with that. We now say we've got a break, a week off from the WSL because it's international break. And then we'll be back, of course, for the FA Cup final in 2 weeks' time, which is going to be good. Adako says, to be honest, I like the way we play under Montemuro than Jonas. Let's see if he can achieve what Montemuro did. I don't know. I'm kind of enjoying what we're doing at the minute. You know, I like the way we're playing. Obviously, Joe had a lot of great success, and we don't want to say anything other than that. You know, I like what we're doing at the minute. It's exciting to watch, and we're doing really well. Truth Sets Free said the Arsenal women could have scored 3 in the first 10 minutes v Spurs. Mead is the real deal. She is. And yeah, we could have scored 3 in that game. We could have scored 5 or 6 if it wasn't for the Tottenham goalkeeper. And Imperative View says, I hope Kim's fine. Yeah, fingers crossed indeed. Yeah, it looked like a groin injury, but she's got 2 weeks off. So I'm sure she can rest and recover, get some treatment, and hopefully she'll be flying, ready to go for the cup final in 2 weeks. Let's hope so, because she's a big player for us now, especially with Leah Williamson out as well. That would be a massive blow, wouldn't it, if Kim wasn't able to play. So let's hope, yeah, fingers crossed, as you say, that she's going to be fine, and we can look forward to that. We've got another comment there. It says, any update on Leah and Heath? Leah's going to be out until probably January, which is a real shame, real blow that is for her and for us. Tobin Heath, I don't think her injury is too bad. She may well be available for the cup final. We'll have to see. Imperative View says, we lost against United under Joe. I think you mean Joe, don't you? Yeah, we did last season. We did, yeah. Hit bar twice versus Spurs in the first. No, we hit the bar against Spurs. Yeah, we ran into a goalie in good form. But so far, they're only 2 points that we've dropped, so we can't really grumble too much. And we're not going to win every single game, but we've won all the others, so we've got to be pleased with that. And we've got the cup finals to come as well. Plus, of course, the Champions League. Need 1 more point to guarantee getting out of that group. So it's been a great start to the season, hasn't it? Under Jonas, we've played some good football, scored a lot of goals, not conceding too many generally. And even without Leah Williamson today in defence, we kept a clean sheet. I thought we defended well. Real credit to Beattie and Wilbur Moy today. I thought they played well. They looked a little bit shaky, didn't they, the other night? So it was good that they had a solid performance today. Leah Walty as well was quite happy to sit in and, and get... and help out the defence to make sure that we didn't concede a goal and a good clean sheet. Just that one save that Zinsberger had to make. Good save with her leg as well, right leg to deny. I can't remember who it was now. Oh, it was Katie Zellum, wasn't it? A good save that was again. And the Truth Sets Free says, who has the most women's Premier League trophies ever? Well, it's Arsenal, of course. Who else would it be? Clearly, it's Arsenal who've won the league the most times. So, and we might add another one hopefully this year. That'd be nice, wouldn't it, if we can win it again? Let's hope so, but we'll wait and see. A long way to go, of course, yet. So anyway, thanks all you guys for watching again. It's been great. Thanks for all the comments in the chat. On the channel, I'll be live again on Tuesday for the Tuesday clinic. That's the men's show. We'll be looking back on the Liverpool game, which is not going to be much fun, but we have to do it. And then we will also look forward to the game against Newcastle at the weekend, and 1 or 2 other bits of news from Arsenal over this last week or so. And that will be that. And then I will then be doing a show on Friday. There'll be no women's show this week because there's no WSL game. So on Friday, I'll be doing a Newcastle preview game, getting some Newcastle fans in. I've got some good friends that are Newcastle fans, so they'll come on and we'll do a preview of that game. So that'll be coming up on probably Friday. And then, of course, there'll be a watch-along in a Newcastle game next weekend as well. And then we will then be looking the week after, looking ahead towards, of course, the Women's Cup final, plus loads of other great stuff on the channel. So if you are new here and you do like some, I think it's sensible Arsenal content, I like to call it, please consider subscribing and give this a like if you've enjoyed it as well. The Truth Sets Free says there, that hurts, but I'm happy for you. Well, you know, I'm sure we will always be the most successful women's team ever. And Andy says, thanks. No, thank you, mate, for watching. Always great to have you in. Bashir says there, Viv on the brinks of return to her full form. No, I totally agree with that. I'm happy for a good reaction against Spurs. How I wish she wins the Ballon d'Or. Yeah, but she was, I'm not sure if she will, but she's a brilliant player. She's now getting back to her best. That's 3 games in a row. She scored 3 very different goals as well. So let's just enjoy what she's doing at the moment. And Terry says, a great show today, Richard. See you during the week, mate. Take care and good. Bye, audience. Yeah, cheers, Terry. I will see you soon. Hopefully, see you Tuesday in the chat. And Imperative Views there says, great show, Richard. Love the content. Thank you very much. Thanks for your support as well. It's always great to see you in the chat as well. So yeah, I'll be back on Tuesday for the Tuesday clinic with the guys to look at the men's team, which at the moment isn't quite. Didn't quite go too well yesterday. Adeko's got a comment here, says Jonas plays direct football while Montemuro play beautiful football like Wenger. However, I'm happy with the result so far. Still a long way to go. Yeah, no, it is. It's a different style of football under Jonas. I quite like it. We get the ball forward quickly and we score a lot of goals, aren't we? So I'm totally happy with how things are going. And I think it maybe went a little bit stale under Joe, didn't it, before that, maybe towards the end. But anyway, you know, I'm enjoying what we're doing at the minute. I'm sure we all are. Top of the league, cup final to come, almost qualified out of the Champions League group as well. So happy days and credit to everyone involved for the season so far. So yes, that's that for today. And I say thanks to all you guys for watching. It's been a pleasure as always. So please give it a like before you go if you haven't done so already. And also as well, please consider subscribing if you are new. I say Tuesday's the next live show. There were loads of other bits and pieces this week as well going on as we look towards a big game. And as Terry says there, smash the likes before you go. Yes, please do if you can. That would be great. So yeah, so we'll be back on Tuesday for that and loads of other stuff as well. Deco says thanks, good job, mate. No, thank you for watching and thanks for your comments as always. Really appreciate your support of the channel and everybody else as well. The channel would be nothing, wouldn't it, without you guys watching and commenting and joining in with the show. So I really do appreciate that. And if you enjoy what I do, then that's great as well. And it's great to have you on board. So yeah, thanks for everybody for watching as always. And I will see you Tuesday for the Tuesday clinic and loads more great Arsenal content coming up over the next week. And Tyler Green says, I'm new to Richard. I'll be watching you more now. Good content. No, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe as well and give it a like as well before you go. Thank you for your support. I hope to see you very, very soon again in the chats as well. That's nice. A nice comment also. Thanks for that. So yeah, I appreciate all your support. And say it's been a good win for Arsenal. It did finish Manchester United 0, Arsenal 2. Those 2 second half goals from Viv Miedema and a penalty from Katie McKay was giving us a big 3 points. We are currently 4 points clear of Chelsea, although they are currently playing. I'm sure they'll beat Birmingham, but at least we'll go into the cup final, top of the league. And if nothing else, we can at least sing that to the Chelsea fans before the game. So that'll be good. I am going to that cup final, so there'll be loads of live vlogging coming up from there. Don't forget as well, we've got Matt from the Arsenal Women's Show. Was at the game at Manchester United today doing some vlogging as well. So I'll have that up on the channel as well very soon, hopefully either tonight or tomorrow. And Bashir says it's a game finished. Yeah, it's finished. It finished 2-0. Good win that was for Arsenal. So yeah, we have won the game. It is finished. It is finished 2-0. Yeah, it is all over. And that is the main thing. We got the victory. Good performance. Good win. And we move on. So yeah, we'll be going into the cup final, top of the league. Good to see. So let's hope. You never know if Birmingham can pull something out of the bag this afternoon. I'm not sure what the score is. It was 0-0 10 minutes or so ago. So we'll see. But anyway, thanks for watching. I say I'll see you live on Tuesday. And in the meantime, of course, as always, we are top of the league, the Arsenal women. It sounds good. We are still there. Regardless of what Chelsea do this afternoon, we are going to go into Wembley top of the league, into the international break as well. Brilliant stuff. Finished Manchester United 0, Arsenal 2. And it's all good. So thanks for your support. I will see you very, very soon on Tuesday, certainly live, and loads of other stuff in the meantime. And of course, as always, come on, you Gunners. Brilliant today. Let's move on. I'll speak to you guys soon. Thanks for watching. See you later. Over and over again, Jesus said,
Excited, covering up.